everybody, welcome back to another episode of Team Break Tuesday live case breaks. I hope everybody is having a very pleasant evening, and tonight we are going to be busting open a lot of Chrome. So we've got some rounds of Chrome, and I'm hoping that tonight is the night that we are going to find, long last, the ever elusive Tacofractor. So let's see if we can find the Tacofractor here. Thanks everybody for joining us tonight. And let's go ahead and first show you what we still have available to give you an idea of what we're going to be starting off with. Here we go with the list. So we have the Anywhere you see white, those are available spots, and I'll make a list of what we have available. We'll probably start off with this break known as A2. It's a Chrome Mixer break. Reaper says, I love your shorts. Thanks. I'm actually wearing pants right now, though. Sweatpants, actually. But just kidding. I know what you mean. I didn't make a short today. Maybe I'll film one after this. I was thinking about maybe just ripping a Chrome box for myself in a short. I did a short yesterday, and I cannot believe it. Guys, it's the first time I ever swore in a video, and I had to scrap it. I lost it. I could not believe it. I felt like I was taken advantage of, and man, it was awful. It was. I couldn't even finish the short. I'm even speechless now. So you can imagine how trying to find the words in a 60-second video. But anyway, we'll start off with A2. It's sold out. Break B has about 20 spots left. C is a Bowman Mixer. That has 23 spots. D has 18 spots. E has about 11 spots. F is a Super Mixer. The bounty tonight is $227. If anyone finds number 227, you get $275. So anywhere you see bounty, most of these breaks have bounties. We got Topps Update with plenty of spots, a Chrome Mix around there. We'll probably get the Hobby going right now or sometime tonight. There's 9 spots left there. There's a second round of Hobby as well. There's Chrome Blasters. The Jumbos are doing pretty well, so we'll be doing those Jumbos here. Akatek says, hey, I got my Trout rookie card today. Beautiful card. Thanks, man. That is Tobias Ackerman. Hey, man. Glad, yeah, that was a very nice break. We still have half that box open. I have a feeling there's another Trout in there. We should probably do it soon since Trout just came back. And Lindsey Clark with some tacos with the super chat. Lindsey Clark, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I sure hope that we can find a Tacofractor tonight. We'll see. We have a lot of Chrome to open, so here's what we have left. So Q is going to have about 8 spots left, so that's looking pretty likely. I'm just going to make a list here of the most likely to go. K9 has about 10 spots left. Break E has about 12 spots left. And what else is close to go? I think those are the closest ones. After that, we got Break D, which has 18 spots, and B, which has 20 spots left. What happened to the short? Man, so I had these mystery packs that I paid $50 a piece for. They're $50 mystery packs. And I opened it up. I was like, I'll take one of these for myself. I'll open it up and check it out. And it was from somebody, a local dealer that I trusted. He said he put a lot of time into them and everything. And I opened it up, and my big hit was a Kyle Lewis slab. PSA 10 Kyle Lewis sells for $3. And the autograph was some no-name 2016 auto. So I texted him. I'm like, hey, man, this pack was awful. And he's like, oh, I'd probably just put that in there at the end. So I don't know what to do. I'm probably going to have to open another one. And if it's nowhere near $50, like if it's even a little less than 50, I'm just going to file a claim and through PayPal and get my money back, and just return them to him, because I felt like I was taken advantage of. I felt like I have an inkling that maybe he just got a bunch of junk slabs from somebody, just threw them in those packs, and I'm very, very disappointed. But anyway, that's that story. I could not believe it when I opened this $50 mystery pack and there was a freaking Kyle Lewis slab in there, which, as everybody knows, if you know baseball cards, that's like the worst possible slab you can get. That and Byron Laura. There's really nothing worse than those two. All right, so let's see what we can have here. I'll try to pick it up here. Slarp says you should open it now and show us the junk. And then it said guaranteed Bowman Mega Box pack in each pack. And then I opened it up too, and there was a freaking Mega Box pack in there, but it was a cold pack. It was a freaking cold pack. It wasn't even like the Mega Box Mojo pack that I was expecting. So, man, I just feel like I was duped. And usually I will have people, I will pay people after I open it. But since this is someone I worked with, not worked with, but bought from a lot, I paid him in advance like a big idiot. But anyway, let's go ahead. And so I'm not going to, sell those to my Patreon members because if I'm disappointed with them, then I can only imagine how disappointed you guys would be as well. So let's go ahead and pick up the pace here. We're going to start off with this break A2. We'll take all the names, we'll put them into here, and we'll mix them up. Robert says, I got to mix some mega packs and paid extra to move the extra K9 spot to H. You get 2 and H. Doesn't look like it's in H or K9. Did I get put in E? I thought you said something about E there. I totally didn't understand it. But then again, I was flying around here. So, Robert, I will take a look at that in a second. First, let's go ahead and randomize these spots, and I'll make a little note of that. So you want 1 in E, and you paid extra to get 2 in H. So 1 in K9, 1 in E, and 2 in H, right? So I'll take care of that for you, Robert, in just a second. That's for Robert Shaw, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let's mix these up. Ross says, you can't go based on one pack. Hey, how about we just go and get the whole case and open another one tonight? Why don't we do that? How about we do that, folks? I'll let you guys pick the pack, too. And we'll do another preview pack, and if it's absolutely terrible, I will file a claim because I paid with PayPal, and that's clearly not as described at all. All right, so here we go. By the way, Sean, you missed this one. I will refund your money unless you want me to move you to another round. Let me know what you want me to do there, but I don't have enough spots. So here's your teams. Christopher Walker has the Diamondbacks. Troy Fowler has the Atlanta Braves. Scott has the Baltimore Orioles. Matt Seidman has the Boston Red Sox. Slarp says, I'll tell you what, I'll buy that preview pack if you want to mitigate it. I'm a sucker for junk wax cards. Slarp, if you want it, I'll give it to you for, Pack says, I'll take it for 50. If it sucks, you can send it back to him. Okay. So we'll get to all that. I have a bad feeling about it. But anyway, Pal Kick, you've got the Chicago Cubs. John Bonsick has the Cincinnati Reds. George Weiner with the Cleveland Guardians. Philip has the Colorado Rockies. Michael Palumbo with the White Sox. Matt Seidman with the Detroit Tigers. Nick Lieberman has the Houston Astros. Nick Lapalambara has the Kansas City Royals. Eric Franco has the Angels. Kevin Newman with the Dodgers. Christian Logan with the Miami Marlins. Ron Roberts with the Milwaukee Brewers. Toshiaki has the Minnesota Twins. Michael Palumbo has the Mets. Timothy Ray with the Yankees. Nicholas has Oakland. Jack Holland has the Phillies. Paul Kaufman has the Pittsburgh Pirates. Adam Balick has the San Diego Padres. Christopher Walker has the Seattle Mariners. Arthur has the San Francisco Giants. Drew Baker has the St. Louis Cardinals. Jack Holland has Tampa Bay. Ron Roberts has Texas Rangers. Jason Sawyer has Toronto. And Jonathan Roberts has Washington. So for break A, it's 8 different Chrome boxes. By the way, we do have spots available there if you'd like to get into one of those. And for Robert Shaw, we're moving you. What are we doing with you again? We're putting you in K9, and we're taking you one of your double E's out, and we're putting you in another H. So Robert Shaw, that's all fixed up for you now on the master sheet. And we'll take care of anybody else here as well. So let's give you the boxes. A bunch of Chrome boxes. We've got Platinum Anniversary. We've got 2021 Chrome Hobby. We've got Chrome Black in here as well. We've got Allen and Ginter Chrome from 2022. We got Bowman Chrome in there. We've got Topps Chrome Jumbo from 2022 and 2023. There's our Tacofractor opportunity right there. And we also have a hobby box of 2023 as well in this mix. And we've just received payments. I have to keep up to date with these or I'll fall way behind as they come in throughout the night. Joseph Wadham has one in D, and he also has one in Q. So I'll fix those up for you right now. I'll put you on the master list here. Joseph Wadham and Ron Roberts just grabbed one in break E as well. So break E is picking up a little bit of steam. That one might go tonight. And Derek Campbell is grabbing one in Q. So now Q is getting close. That one now only has about 5 or 6 spots left. All right. Derek Campbell just started a conversation via PayPal. I can't read that, so just come and chat. Just come and chat. That's the best way to get a hold of me. If you have something that you want to ask, just be like, hey, did you get this or whatever? Jeremy says, did my payment E go through? Jeremy Broadwater. I don't see you on my master list here, so I'm just going to type in the name Jeremy. How about that? And we'll see if we have anything from you as we get into this first round here. Sometimes when there's a bunch of payments that come in at once, I might miss one. So it is a possibility that I did miss one from you. And I do see you have a break E. And I just added you to the list. So that, oh wait, I had you on the list already. You're at break 12. So yeah, we got it. If you look at the master list, there at spot number 12. C. James says, you took all the blasters from Target. I'll tell you what, I haven't found any blasters from Target in a while. And whenever I do go to Target or Walmart, I only buy a few. If I'm doing video, I leave most of them. I have no need to buy a bunch of chrome blasters for $40 a piece when I have cases of them that I picked up for like $35. It just doesn't make too much sense. So they're all still there. I don't know, that's kind of always a sore spot with me because there would always be haters out there that would be like, I went to my Walmart today and there was no blasters there because Jabs bought them all. And I was like, what? Why would I drive 2 hours to your Walmart and spend all that gas to go buy some blasters? That's ridiculous. But yeah, I don't really buy too much retail unless it's for a video for you guys. And it's not me buying them for myself. I'm buying them for somebody else. And usually it's only maybe at most a couple $100, which is just like 6 blasters or so. There's a Luis Robert rookie card for the White Sox. Frank says, I've been watching your videos on YouTube for a while now. It really got me back into the hobby. First time watching live. Welcome. Maybe one day I'll try to get in on an auction. But do you have to be a member? No, you don't. If you have PayPal, you're good to go. We do have members only time where we lock people out and give them exclusive time where they get extra perks. Less bidding competition, and then you also get a free hobby pack. But that's usually for just the last 30 minutes to an hour. There's Vidal Brujan numbered to 250. And Bobby Witt, who is having a fantastic season right now. Bobby Witt for the Kansas City Royals. So unfortunately, no autograph in that first pack as we get the show on the road. And I should also do my little thing that I like to do and put that letter there. Break A2. So if you're scrolling through, you know what break we're on. Hey, Logan, how's it going? Let's go ahead next and try the Chrome Allen and Ginter. This is a Chrome round. So I looked through all my cases and I found any cases that had Chrome in them. Julio says, that's probably why I can never get blasters in California. Jabs took them all. I know. I get blamed. Sometimes I get blamed for, no blasters. It's my fault. Ross says, I'm so mad I fell asleep yesterday during the auction. Hey, it was your birthday. You're probably tired, right? I sent your team break today, though, so that'll be on the way. I got a lot of the team breaks sent out over the last 2 days. There is maybe I probably have about an hour left of work to do for last week's team breaks, and I'll get those done tomorrow and in the mail. And also the auctions, almost all of them went out. LP says, I bought into a break on July 17th. I haven't received my cards. What's your real name on your PayPal account? I'll check into it for you. Sometimes if you don't have an address, I just set it off to the side and then it just kind of gets forgotten about until I see the package again, which sometimes can be a few weeks later. We'll check into it. And, if Kelsey, that does not ring a bell, but I'll check it out for you. I appreciate you getting a hold of me. Kelsey P. I do not see anything for you shipping-wise, so I will see if I have it. Maybe I put it off to the side somewhere for some reason, but there's no shipping information right there. So I'll make a note to go and look around my sleeving area. Perhaps I just, put it off to the side. And I do see that there was a note with that you requested a different name. So I bet that might have something to do with it. You didn't want your name on it. You have put Luke's name on there. So I probably went and looked up Luke and nothing came up. And I was like, oh, whose is this? I have no idea. And put it off to the side and I got confused. That's why I always like to put the real names that match with the PayPal accounts. So that might be it. But either way, if you don't get your card, you can have a full refund on that break. Or if you pulled like some banger of a card, just let me know what it was, and I'll just go and buy it for you. And hey, Pack Wars, by the way, I know you came in here yesterday and said you didn't get your Angels break from last Tuesday yet. I just shipped most of those today. And as I was shipping your stuff, I saw there was a team bag of Angels stuff. So your Angels break is in the mail now. Usually the team breaks takes me about a week to process. So like these cards today, at the latest, I would have them in the mail by next Tuesday. That would be my goal. Usually I can get that done. Sometimes it might take me 8 days. Just it takes a long time to sort. Long time to sort, long time to ship. We have a Shohei Ohtani right there. That's going to be out of 99. 56 of 99 showtime for the Angels. And autographs in these boxes aren't guaranteed. Sean M says, just refund me for break A. On the oversold break A, there's a blue out of 150, Adam Wainwright. Sean, we got you. We'll take care of that right now for you. Let's try and do the Chrome from 2022. Wander Franco on the box. We'll see what happens with that. Can't speculate. If you learned anything from the Trevor Bauer situation, it's, let the process play out. And that's why it's innocent until proven guilty. That's why I won't say terrible things about Wander until I hear everything, because I was one of the first ones to condemn Trevor Bauer. And then Trevor Bauer turned out he wasn't even prosecuted. He was kind of framed, it looked like, in what appeared to be an extortion plot. All right, so let's see what we can find now in 2022. White Sox Tom says, yeah, the Wander stuff, they've removed all his likenesses from the store, all of the commercials. Everywhere they've scrubbed him, and he's been dropped by sponsors like Bally's. So it is not looking good. There's Luis Frias. But the same thing happened with Trevor Bauer. You might remember all his teammates unfollowed him on Twitter. And the Dodgers pulled all of his merchandise from all the stores. There's a Juan Soto Speckle out of 350. Pack Wars has some information there. He was dating the 14-year-old when he was 15. So, yeah, I don't know. There's going to be a lot of gray area there. We just have to wait and see what happens with that. There's a lot of details that we just aren't sure about. But it will be, for people that have Wander cards, it will be interesting to watch that market and see how low it goes. So Luis Frias right there is going to be the hit for Christopher Walker, a.k.a. Radley Walker. And then we have Andre Jackson, numbered to 499. This one's going to go to Kevin Newman with the refractor. The mix says, moral of the story is hold on to your Wander Franco cards. They're never going to go back up, I don't think, to where they were. I mean, they could. Out of 199, right? They're Trey Ambergy, so... I tell you, I would not be buying Wander Francos right now. There is Max Kepler autograph, Minnesota Twins for Toshiaki. That's just after seeing what happened with Trevor Bauer. And Nathaniel says, did you see that Carter Kieboom hit a home run in his first at-bat of the season? First hit since 2021 in the majors. Carter Kieboom, finally. We were waiting on him. 2019, he was one of the top rookies. And everyone was talking about, man, this guy's going to be one of the next big guys. Remember 2019 rookies? There were some hot ones in there like Carter Kieboom and Keston Hiura were two big ones. And there was some other ones in there as well that have just kind of faded into obscurity that we can't even remember nowadays. Ramon Laureano was a top one in Series 1. Most of you probably don't even know what team Ramon Laureano plays for anymore. I don't think it's... I don't even know. It's not the A's anymore. There is Joey Votto and Hoy Park is going to be the last one right there. Steve says, first time since the Yankees lost 9 in a row since 1982. So that is not good. They are firmly in last place in the East. Matthew Cracks Pack says, how do I get in on a break? If you'd like to get... Oh, you're right. It is the Guardians. I saw him in a box score, and I was like, I didn't even realize he changed teams. And now I couldn't remember who he went to. the Guardians with their feeble offense. No offense, Guardians fans. You know you don't have a good offense. Sean and I, team color match to 99. But if you want to get in the breaks, Matthew, we sell all of our spots on Patreon. We have Garrett Crochet, former first rounder right there. I think he went straight to the big leagues, didn't he? Garrett Crochet. That is out of 50. He rocketed to the big leagues very quickly. And then, of course, he had Tommy John surgery, blew his arm out. That one's going to the White Sox owner, Michael Palumbo. White Sox Tom would know. I know he didn't spend much time in the minors, if any. Weird auto from Garrett Crochet. Signed it on his leg. You're right. All right, so next up in this Chrome round, let's do the 2021 and see what we can find there. The mix says, speaking of Tommy John, nice Archive Signature Series auto. Yeah, that was a nice one. Sometimes you find some cards in that set that you don't see all that often. Like, we don't ever really pull Tommy John autos. So that's kind of fun to see those. Is it worth $80? No. Maybe if it was a one of one, it might be, but still fun to do and open those products, those Archive Signature Series. Jeremy Broadwater just grabbed one in K9. So Jeremy, we got you. We'll put you in there right now. Thank you very much. Tyler says, could you make an argument that Austin Riley is the best rookie from 2019? You know what? He is definitely in the discussion. You got Pete Alonso in that class, but Alonso is struggling with the batting average. Power's been pretty good. Chris says you missed an auto from that last box. Did I? I disagree with you on that one. Look, here's all the autos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got them all. There's 5 autos per box. Aviation says they could compete for the division if the Rangers and Astros continue slumping. Who are you talking about there? Are you talking about the Angels? Mike Trout's back today. Activated off the injured list, so that's great news. Love Mike Trout. Kiwi Card says, keep skipping my comments. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with everything there. He says, what are we talking about? The Asian guy was an auto, says Kiwi Cards. I don't know about that one. You talk about Hoy Park? Because I have that one picked out there. I did not go bonkers over it because it's just like a $3 autograph, but I thought I showed it. So there's 2 autographs in this next box. There's one of them. That's probably the best autograph of the night. It is going to be Andrew Vaughn. It's out of $4.99. So White Sox, we'll get that one. A couple White Sox autos here coming out recently. Michael Palumbo takes that along with the Garrett Crochet. We've got Ryan Mountcastle right there. Rookie card number to $3.99. By the way, you got to show the number on that one. It's a $3.64. Since we do have a bounty, I'm going to make sure I didn't miss any numbers here. The low numbered ones we know aren't. That's a 22. The Adam Wainwright wouldn't be available anyway because it's a 220. The greens are too low numbered already. That's a 113. And the speckle is a 96. And the Vidal Brujan is a 195. So we didn't hit the bounty. I always take all numbered cards out and sleeve them up. This is a refractor. It won't be numbered unless it was autographed. We'll see what else we have in this one. There's the next autograph. It's Tyler Zuber. Last one right there. Owen says, do you plan on making breaks international? I'd love to pop in on some sometimes. Yeah, if you want to pay the shipping, where are you at, Owen? If you're in Canada, add $14 shipping. So if it's like a $50 break, then it'd be $64 for you. If you're like in the UK, I think it's like $22 extra shipping to get it over to the UK. And the typical package in a break for a team, it's like a team bag's worth, which might be like 5-6 ounces, which is about 14. Now, it does go up to about $20-some for Canada once it goes over like 12 ounces or something like that. And White Sox, Tom, I did see that the White Sox made some front office moves today. Really bad season for them. Aviation says 2021 class was a big freaking bust. Bohm's okay, though. But to have him as the top rookie isn't good. You got Shane McClanahan in there as well. Jared Kelenic has shown some signs. There's no major superstars in there right now. So, like, you don't have any supers like You can have any major, like 2018, you've got Soto and Ohtani and Acuna. 2019, you've got Tatis, Alonso, Vladdy in there, Austin Riley, who's kind of underrated. 2020, you don't really have you got some good ones in 2020. You got Bo Bichette and Yordan Alvarez and Luis Robert in there. And then 2021, you don't have, the top guys aren't kind of anywhere near as good as those other guys in those other classes. Christian Pache out of 150, it's a 37. 2022, of course, you have Bobby Witt Jr. and J-Rod, who are now, hey, they might get some MVP votes. Ohtani's going to be number 1 for sure. But the way those guys have been playing, they'll probably be top 10 MVP finishers in their leagues. They're having great seasons. We're looking for 227. I didn't want to keep raising the number higher and higher because the higher that number gets, it's going to be almost impossible to find. Like if the number like 450 today, like you're not even ever going to find it in any of these Chrome products because a lot of these are numbered to 499 or less. I don't want it to, the bounty might end up going higher and higher and higher. Who knows when we find it. So I want to usually keep the number below 300. So if you have a set out of 300 or less, like advanced stat card or something out of 299, you got a shot. Here's these. I love this set. Lots of numbered cards. Lamont Wade Jr. is a 3 out of 100. One autograph in here along with usually 6 numbered cards. Stuart Fairchild, 74 of 250 is going to be the next ones. Travis says if stolen bases weren't a factor, then Freddie might be the MVP. You're right. Now, that's a big difference that Acuna has all those steals. There's definitely some value there. Sarp says, I just bought a case of this. I love this set. Yeah, Platinum Anniversary is very, very good and very kind of underrated. I feel like some people just don't give this set a chance because it's from 2022 because it took them forever to get it out, but it's a great product. I like it. You can't beat it for the price. About little over $100 a box, and you get some really great rookies in there. You get 6 numbered cards. Audrey says, hey, thanks. I appreciate the Chrome Blaster in our Patreon package this month. You're welcome. Figured, hey, we got to get some Chrome in your hands. A lot of you guys have said that you can't find Chrome Blasters at your Walmarts and or Targets, depending on where you're at. So I figured we'll help you out. There's a 20 out of 100. The Mix says, I forgot to ask, is there an auction on Thursday or wait until Sunday? We'll have another auction. Yeah, we'll have one this Thursday. I think we'll get one in this Thursday. Yep, even though it's officially the first full day of school. There's a 74 out of 250. All the kids coming on Thursday, but, nothing too tough about just sitting around and talking baseball cards for a couple hours with you guys. So we have this last stack here, and then we have 2 boxes of 2023. And then we have the Chrome Black box as well. I haven't made a decision on Box Wars yet if I want to bring it back or not, because I'm already live a lot. Make it monthly, maybe. All right, there's a Trent Grissom Speckle, which is a 70 out of 150. We've got an X-Fractor Bobby Witt right there. Very nice pull there for the Kansas City Royals and Nick Lapalambara right there. We'll take that one. Paul Konerko is a 13 out of 25. And we will wrap up this box with Juan Marichal Refractor and an autograph of good old Jackson Reitz from the Brew Crew. Not the greatest autograph right there value-wise, but Ron Roberts, who's a stalwart on Tuesdays, and he gets the only autograph of that box. Now let's go ahead into 2023 Chrome. We've got a hobby box first. Bust this open and see what we can do, and we'll get it some jumbo boxes going next as well. Jeremy says, do you sleep? A little bit. Brian says, when does the $99 box ship? I'm working on them right now. I've got all these packs laid up all over the floor, like all these piles, a big assembly line. I just haven't had the chance to assemble them into the boxes. I'm going to be doing that soon. I have I have the hard part done. The hardest part is printing all the labels. You should have a tracking number in there, but I am planning that I got a day off tomorrow in terms of, you know, taking care of the kiddos. So I'm free tomorrow. I think I'll just do them all tomorrow. Today we went out to meet all their teachers. A little back to school day. They seem pretty excited, I think. No Tacofractors yet. We're going to keep trying. Brian says, keep up the good work. Thanks, man. All right, here we go with the hobby box, and we've got Asturi Ruiz. There's one autograph in these, and that's it. Nick Lapalambara is going to take it. So, Nick, thank you very much. And I see Lawrence has just grabbed one for break K9. That one might go tonight. It's going to be a whole bunch of chrome hobby boxes. I believe it's 10. There's Spencer Steer. That's numbered 42 out of 250. And move on to the next one. We got the jumbo boxes. We'll do those next. Jumbo boxes are all sold out, and also Platinum Anniversary is all sold out. So those are all coming up, and then we'll see if these other ones get going. And as the payments come in, I'll add them to the list, and I'll try to periodically update the spots remaining list as well. So, for example, Lawrence, who just sent in for K9, has spot number 23, which would leave, what, 7 spots. In that round, we might get that one tonight. Travis says, I just saw a live break where another Finest Treasures chest was hit. Finest might be the best product of the year. It is a good one for sure. JR says, great channel. What's your favorite Topps Chrome pulled so far? Favorite Topps Chrome card? Man, I don't know. We've had some good ones. We pulled all the good rookies. We pulled Adley and Gunner and Michael Harris and Anthony Volpe. I do not have any more Finest cases. Maybe I should order some more. I noticed they all went way up in price, so I'm like, well, I don't know. There's a $20 card right there, and there's a 16 out of 50 Cal Raleigh for the Seattle Mariners. Robbie Ray right there as well. Vladimir Guerrero. Sean Murphy, and nothing else going on there. All right, let's try to find that Tacofractor. Here comes the jumbo box, and we have a whole bunch more jumbos on the way after this. This is the next to last box of this round. We also have Chrome Black in this round here. Breaker's Delight is just so expensive. Ross says, you should buy some more tribute cases. You're right. I will agree with that. Kiwi says they come out of hobby as well. Alrighty, here we go. With, hey, Sammy Sosa, Ultraviolet All-Stars. That's a tough pull right there for the Cubs. Congratulations on that one. Go out to none other than Pow Kick. Great name right there. Pow Kick with the hit. Michael Togley out of 199. 24 of 199 for the Colorado Rockies. And we've got Vinny Pasquantino, 12 of 50. Nice gold bordered autograph there for Kansas City. Nick Lapalambara is on fire tonight. Cygram says, I don't think Breaker's Light boxes are even that good. Are they worth like $650? Because that's about how much they are, aren't they? I was thinking about buying one, but I was like, I don't know. One pack of cards. I might be better off just buying a couple jumbo boxes. But maybe if you guys want to, somebody out there wants to sponsor it, I'll buy a box or two and we'll try it out. Nothing so far in this next stack at all. So we have about 6 packs left in this box. And then we'll get the Chrome jumbo round going for you. Flip these around since they're all going. Oh, they always do that. Upside down, and I flip them, and then they're upside down again. There is Josh Lester, which will be numbered to 499. 289 out of 499. That's the next hit for the Detroit Tigers. The mix says, I'll bring the chips and salsa, you bring the tacos. All right. Let's see if we can do it. Finally, Tacofractor Tuesday. I wanted this to be a thing after all this time, but Aviation says it's like $700 to $800 now for Breakers Delight. Whoops. Should have bought it a couple weeks ago when it was $650. Harrison says, I'm watching with my 4-month-old daughter right now, and she's watching like she knows what's going on. That's awesome. Hello. Thank you for watching. That's pretty cool. She's captivated by the chrome and the shininess of the refractors and everything. Clayton Kershaw sepia there, and this whole other side of the box is just kind of ho-hum. That's not a bad auto. Oswald Peraza from the Yankees. That one goes to Timothy Ray. So Timothy Ray, thank you very much, and congratulations on that hit. The last box in this round is going to be the Chrome Black. Let's see what we can do here. One encased autograph card. Lindsay says the raccoon is watching for the Chrome. I sure hope that thing doesn't come back. Hey, Anthony, how's it going? We've got Braylon Marquez in there. Kyle Seager and Justin Verlander is going to be numbered out of 24. He got called a diva by his former teammates in New York. They said he was a big freaking crybaby diva or something like that. Did you hear that story? So, I don't know. But anyway, let's see what we got here. It's going to be Dalton Varsho, rookie auto, 15 out of 150. Another hit there for Christopher Walker and Radley. As well, the Vic says, Eric pulled a Goodfellas. He took the raccoon for a ride. Yes, I did. I should have been filming that whole saga. That would have went viral. That would have just been amazing. I put the raccoon in I trapped it in a like a raccoon trap, metal trap. And then I put that, because I didn't want it like peeing and pooping in my car. I put that trap in a large Amazon box. I don't know why I had this giant Amazon box. I don't even remember what I ordered, but I did. So I put it inside of there, and then I taped over the Amazon box, and somehow it got its claw up through and out of the Amazon box. It was like reaching up like a hand from the grave. It was terrorizing. I thought it had broken out, and while I was driving, I instinctively started to open my door like I was going to just like roll out of my car to escape while the car was moving. I was like, what am I doing? And then it was terrible. That raccoon terrorized me for like a week or two until I finally caught it. It was pooping all over my deck, scratching my deck, and terrible. I'm glad that thing's gone. But I did save myself probably a few $100s by catching it myself. Just paid $30 for the raccoon trap. So I guess that was worth it. All right, let's go on to break M9. This is Jumbo time right now, so we're going to be breaking some Topps Chrome Jumbos, looking for those Tacofractors. There's all the names right there. Let's find out what teams you have. 30 teams. Ron Bussey will have the Diamondbacks and a shot at Corbin Carroll rookie autos. James Walker has the last place team, which is the Washington Nationals. How about Washington Nationals and Mets? Aren't all that far apart in record. That'll be interesting, those two fighting it out for last place. Who would have thought? The Mets and Nationals. Man, Mets with a $375 million payroll or something like that, and they might come in below the lowly Nationals, which is almost like a AAA team. Man, baseball, it's crazy. So here's your teams. Ryan Bussey has the Arizona Diamondbacks. George Weiner has the Atlanta Braves. Troy Fowler with the Orioles. Carlos Santana with the Boston Red Sox. Anthony Mariscal has the Cubs. Brandon has the Cincinnati Reds. Jason Sawyer with the Cleveland Guardians. Ron Roberts with the Colorado Rockies. Greg has the White Sox. Phillip has the Detroit Tigers. George Weiner with the Houston Astros. Carlos Santana has the Kansas City Royals. Justin Witt with the Angels. Ron Roberts has the Dodgers. George Weiner has the Marlins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Justin Cox has the Minnesota Twins. Pat Coors with the Mets. Jack Collin with the Yankees. Ron Bussey with the Oakland A's. Jack Collin with the Phillies. Timothy Ray with the Pirates. Toshiaki has the Padres. Kevin Newman with the Seattle Mariners. Eric Franco has the Giants. James Walker will have the St. Louis Cardinals. Matt Dennehy with the Tampa Bay Rays. Brandon Picone has the Texas Rangers. Thomas has the Toronto Blue Jays. And James Walker has the Washington Nationals. All right, so also for your spots left remaining, in case you're wondering what we have left, I'll go ahead and update this list for you now. So we have these Chromes coming up right now, and after that, we'll get into the next sold-out break, which is going to be the Platinum Anniversary, which is R4, but Q right now is down to 6. there's 6 spots left there. We'll probably end up running that one tonight. And K9 has dropped to 7 spots left. So if you want to get into those are the next closest to going. We'll see about these other ones, if they pick up any more steam. But let's go ahead now and start breaking some chrome. The jumbo boxes. Let me go grab my case. It's up on the shelf behind me. Done so many of these jumbo boxes just every week for like a month, it seems like. Almost a month. Sometimes twice a week. And we have yet to find a Tacofractor at all. And I am determined to find it. We'll have to just keep breaking these until we find it. Here we go. Topps Chrome, which keeps going up in price too. Like, even the cheapest boxes I've seen are like, what, $400 now? 5 jumbo boxes here. There is a bounty on this. 227 is the number of the night. Just keep that in mind. If we hit that, I will PayPal the winner, or the finder of that bounty, $275. Anytime there's a break that rolls over, that bounty goes up. So I used to throw extra, like a blaster box here and there, but I figured this might be kind of a cooler idea to have the bounty effect back, because we ran that for Topps on release day, and it was fun. And I missed it, so we brought it back. So anyway, here we go. Break M-9. We have Platinum Anniversary waiting in the wings. So let's get this show on the road. Does my brother still have a card store? Now, he closed that. He was open for about 6 months, 8 months, 6 to 8 months. I think he opened in like April or May and shut down in like November, December. So unfortunately, he didn't hang around, but at least he can say he gave it a try. Jumbos are now up to $425 on blowout cards. So yeah, they just keep creeping up. The harder it is to find those Tacofractors, more they go up, it seems like. Nothing in the first packs there. We'll open these in fourths and quarters. Speaking of, I don't know why I said speaking of quarters. It has nothing to do with quarters, but my daughter is sick today, coughing and sneezing like crazy, so I'm super paranoid that I'm going to get sick now, just in time for the first day of school. There's Jordan Gross-Hans, 9 out of 50 for Miami. George Weinert will take that one. So George with the first hit. Congratulations, George. Just sent your team breaks today in a nice priority mail box for you, and there's a nice one. Matt Olson, 54 out of 199 for the Bravos. Travis says, no one opens wax better than Brother Dabs. Thanks, man. I have a lot of experience, I guess. I have no idea how many packs I've opened, but it's might be, could it be 1 million? Nah, can't be that many. I wish I knew. There's Tommy Henry, Arizona Diamondbacks autograph number 2. David says, since you're in PA, did you ever visit the Fleer factory? Could people back in the day tour the factory? I don't know. I feel like when I was, even though I loved cards so much growing up, my parents weren't all like gung-ho about taking us to card shows and stuff like that. I only have just a few memories of card shows. We used to live in this little town that had a fire hall, and I remember they had a card show like that I went to at least once or twice, and I thought it was awesome. And then my dad took us to the National when I was like 17 and my brother was 13. There's a 343. That's a good auto there. Spencer Steer, rookie auto for the Cincinnati Reds. Brandon has that one. So congratulations, Brandon. That's the third and final autograph of box number 1. Dansby Swatson's here. So I bought one of these and it's going to get on the 25th. Stars Cream says, you can count how many you've opened on the channel. I'll start counting tonight. Are you going to do every single live stream? That would be probably the most epic thing ever. I mean, we can go ahead and submit that to Guinness Book of World Records. Maybe there's people out there that have opened more, but I don't know if they would have the time to sit down and actually archive it all. It actually is all archived online. 6 of 99. Some nights on the super long live streams, I might open over 1,000 packs. And Luis Liberato right there is going to be the next hit for the San Diego Padres, Toshiaki. And that is going to be a $40 card right there. Showtime. That's one good thing about getting the Angels in the Chrome Break. I mean, they don't have too many great autos you can pull. I mean, Logan O'Hoppy's a good one. Unfortunately, he got hurt, but you got all the chances of those Ohtani buybacks. It looks like he is a slam dunk to win the MVP award, and his cards will be worth some money in the store credit. Oh, Gringo says the Twins used to put on such a fun one. It was called Twins Fest. It was in the old Metrodome. They had some really nice finds. You got to meet players. Those were some of my best memories. The Pirates used to do what was called Pirates Fest, and I remember going to that as a kid. That was fantastic. They did have cards there, autographs. Man, I loved that as a kid. It was like better than going to Disney World, honestly. Players were there signing autographs. My brother got featured in a freaking Pirates Fest commercial. Hey, that's a good auto right there. Vaughn Grissom, 474 out of 499 for George Weiner. George cleaning up in this round. Congrats, George, on that one. But yeah, so we see this commercial come on for freaking Pirates Fest, promoting it, and the footage is from the previous year. And there's my brother getting an autograph from like Mike LaValliere. And I was like, what? Where am I? And I guess since I went through the line first, I missed out. Unfortunately, I don't think that the footage of that still exists anywhere, because that would have been probably like 1990 or so when that footage was out there. If you did find it, it'd probably be all grainy right now, but yep. That's pretty awesome. There's Salvador Perez, 78 out of 299. And I don't even know if he remembers, because he was probably like 5. So I don't know if he remembers being... I'm still very jealous. You're right, Casey. Being in a Pirates commercial, how cool would that be? So there's Ezekiel Tovar. I doubt anybody has that footage on YouTube. But I wonder if my brother remembers it. And if he found out about it, it might be his new quest to go and uncover that Pirates Fest footage. Any, like, old VHS tape that he sees at a garage sale, he's going to be buying it and just, like, fast-forwarding through it to see if there's any footage on there. And look at this. Here's a nice hit, a case hit, and it's a Vladdy autograph relic right there. Amazing card, Vlad Jr. It's got the authentication stamp on there. It will tell you exactly when and where he wore this jersey. So typically you get one of these per 8 boxes, and it's usually just a relic with the authentication sticker on it. But here we have the actual autograph on it. That's the best pull of the night. It's numbered to 99, and this one is going to go to Thomas Schaffner. So Thomas Schaffner, congratulations on your Vladdy. That is the best autograph so far, and we're just getting started tonight, folks. Very, very nice right there. Vladdy time. Now let's see if we can find that freaking Tacofractor. I wouldn't even care if it's some... What's with all these Ezekiel Tovar rookie autos? That's the second one. There's a nice Michael Harris. Hey, I guess Ron Roberts, man. Ron Roberts ends up with the Colorado Rockies, and he's still pulling autographs. Way to go, man. Red Sox Tom says that is the hit of the night so far. Vladdy, yes, indeed. Vladdy's been disappointing to me. Anyone else disappointed by Vladdy? I don't know why, but I expected him to hit 320 every year with about 45 to 50 homers. And the last couple years just hasn't really been putting up those big stats. Kind of underperforming a little bit. At least for my expectations. There's Alexis Diaz, 361 out of 399. Maybe I don't know. Maybe because I was such a big Vladdy super fan. I still am a big Vladdy fan. But I'm just... Dansby says, I'm very disappointed in my friend Vladdy. who knows? He's still young. He's still really young. So sometimes these players will just put up a huge season. He's got the potential. We'll see. Christopher says, Varsho and Bo Bichette have been a godsend. Man, is Bo Bichette ever good? I feel like Bo Bichette is still so underrated. It's like a 320 hitter, has led the league in hits the last 3 years. He's leading the league in hits this year again, and he spent the last few weeks on the injured list, and he still leads the league in hits. But listen to Vladdy's stats right now. 18 home runs. How many does Ohtani have? 43? Vladdy should be right there with him. 40-plus homers right now. That is what I would want to see from it. His batting average, 265. His WAR, wins above replacement. This is kind of crazy. It's only a 1.1. Which, that's not superstar level at all. 1.1 WAR. I mean, there's probably like a couple hundred players better than him in the big leagues in that stat category. So he's just slightly above an average replacement level player. His OPS plus is 114. I don't know. Yeah, Vladdy, since that whole season with Salvador Perez and Ohtani a few years ago, 2021, when he was just crazy. I think he tied Perez for the league in home runs, and he had a 1,000 OPS 2 years ago, and last year was a big letdown. His OPS dropped about 200 points, still at 32 home runs, but this season's been just even worse than that. He might not even get to 25 this year, despite being healthy for most of the season. I had high hopes for him, and I'm just waiting for him to, show up. He's still just 24 years old, so he's a 3-time All-Star. This might just be a blip. You know how sometimes players will have blips? Remember Bryce Harper had a really down year, and everyone was calling him super overrated. His average was hovering around the 230s for most of the season. Ended up, 2018? Hit like 249. He had a really off season. Then he comes back and ends up winning the MVP award in 2021. Bryce Harper's had some down years, a couple of years in the 240s, but overall, a very good player. I think Bryce Harper's on a Hall of Fame track, by the way. We got Alec Burleson, 3 out of 150 for the Cardinals. Who's got the Cardinals? It's going to be James Walker. Ryan McMahon, another hit, 76 of 299 for Ron Roberts. Team color match there as well. Travis says, maybe it's bad luck. You talking about Vladdy having bad luck? Sometimes it happens. You got to look at the BABIP stat, which is the batting average on balls in play. I missed the members-only Super Chat mix. Thanks for pointing that out. It's from Clinton Ray. Says, we got 63 likes right now and 437 watching. Hey, we're up to 70 likes now and 460 watching. Wow, guys, thanks for tuning in tonight on this Tuesday evening. Hope everyone's having a great evening out there, wherever you are. We're trying to find this Tacofractor. It's pesky. It's avoiding us. There's Joey Meneses, 128 out of 299. Mike Yastrzemski there. So Vladdy's still hitting it harder than everybody. Is he like 6th percentile for exit velocity? But he must just be hitting it right at people or hitting hard grounders. So as long as you're hitting the ball good, it'll work out eventually. Just got to work on elevating it a little bit more, I guess. Getting out of the ballpark a little more often. How about freaking Giancarlo Stanton? Hit 59 home runs. The Marlins were smart to move him after his career year because he's been just a complete freaking drain on the Yankees with all those injuries and big salary. 53 out of 199. JL says, I'm watching your video from Hong Kong. Keep up the excellent content. Thank you very much. Never been to Hong Kong before. It's crazy. Other side of the world. Anderson Espinosa San Diego Padres will get that one. That's for Toshiaki. Also nice refractor. Valley Rushman. Dean Fowler's in the house. Is late to the party, but I am here. Welcome, Dean. Good to see you tonight. Hope you're doing well. We're trying to find a Tacofractor for the first ever time out of a freaking Chrome case. Haven't found it yet. We'll keep working on it. Who knew that Stanton would age like Ryan Howard? Me. That's who, says Brandon. You're right. Ever since he got drilled in the face by a Mike Fiers, remember how scary that was? He just never seemed to quite be the same. At least I think. I don't know. That was something else. Hey, Bruce. Is it pronounced Levon? It says, I'm watching from Nova Scotia. I just pulled a color green out of 99 from a blaster Chrome. Nice stuff right there. Never been to Nova Scotia either. I haven't even been to Canada since 2004. I need to get up there again because I've never been to a Blue Jays game at the Skydome. That's one of the 8 stadiums that I still need to visit. Oliver says, hey, Jabs, I found a Julio Tacofractor in a case of jumbo. Man, you're rubbing it in. I've been trying to find that one for a month. Or just any old Tacofractor in general. I don't know what it goes for. You would just need to go on to eBay and go to recently sold and see what they're selling for. That's a good one, though. Mike Trout refractor. Clinton says, I've watched a ton of Chrome and I've not seen a Tacofractor pulled yet. And Caleb says, Logan O'Hoppe, a home run first hit since being back. Very, very nice. Chris says, if you were to pick one player to have a taco meal with, that has to be a Tacofractor card, who would it be? Man, a taco meal with, so I'm eating tacos with a player on a Tacofractor card. I don't have the Tacofractor checklist in front of me. I assume Ohtani is in there. But I feel like if it was with Showtime, there might be a communication language barrier there. So he might be out. There's Will Brennan. Nice one there. Do I still have all those baseballs from way back in the day? There's about half of them remaining. I sent a lot of those off to Patreon members back in the day. And then we've used a lot of them to hit with. There's a 192 out of 250. My current project is getting rid of all my commons out in my garage. I put an ad. Hey, oh, look at that. A freaking radiating rookies Anthony Volpe card. Man, does that ever just pop out of the pack at you? Very, very nice one right there. This is a great insert. It's a tough pull. It's easier to find than a Tacofractor, as we are still looking for our first Tacofractor. But, man, I love these cards. This one's going to go to the Yankees. Jack Holland with the Volpe rookie, radiating rookies card. These are just awesome. Love the look of these cards. So, Anthony Volpe, I believe that's about the 5th or 6th one that we've pulled in probably like 15 to 20 cases that we've opened of Chrome. Beautiful cards, those radiating rookie cards. Anthony Volpe. Great pull right there. No frozen fractors yet. Steven says, I always think that's a 1 of 1 at first. It does kind of grab you. It just kind of just bursts out of the pack. So now we get into the next stack here. We've got Freddie Fermin. One sold yesterday for $250 on the Volpe. Man, great pull right there. The Fermin will go to Kansas City, which is going to be for Carlos Santana. So Carlos, congratulations on that one. Got one more box left of jumbos to find a Tacofractor for now. We've got Brian Bayo there, 32 out of 99. Oliver says, when does update come out? It's typically in October, like mid-October. We've got Ryan Nelson out of 199, 87 of 199 on that hit for Ryan Bussey. It'll be interesting to see what the checklist looks like for Topps Update this year. We'll see who's in there. Matt McClain, probably the biggest rookie. Who would be bigger than Matt McClain in terms of a chase card in Update? Ellie De La Cruz will not be in Update. We know that he's going to be in Series 1 for 2024 Topps already. Steven Geez, this update's going to be weird. Yeah, they didn't really save anybody. They didn't hold too many players back that I can think of off the top of my head. Just have to wait and check the checklist out. There's Alexis Diaz again, 370 out of 399. Frank wants to see an Alonso Frozen Fractor. There's Matthew Libator for St. Louis. Another hit for James Walker. Jack pulled a Ryan Sandberg to 30. That's a great pull right there. Anytime you get a Hall of Fame auto, it's a good day. Do you think Dylan Cruz will be in Bowman draft this year? I doubt it. Typically, the second overall pick they save for 2024 Bowman. So, Paul Skeens will be the big guy in Bowman draft. As he was the number 1 overall pick, will probably be the cover boy of the box and everything. And then Dylan Cruz will be the big chase card in 2024 Bowman, just like Drew Jones was this year. He was the number 2 overall pick by the Diamondbacks, and they held him out until the following year. I mean, it's smart. Here comes another case hit. It's going to be Adley Rutschman, not rookie auto, but rookie patch. No autograph on this one like the Vladdy had. That's still a great card. That goes to Troy Fowler. So game-used jersey of Adley Rutschman. Man, ever since Adley Rutschman's been up with the Orioles, they've just been a very competitive team, and now they're the best team in the American League. Looks like they're well on their way to being a playoff team and maybe winning that division. And hopefully they can go far. It's a nice turnaround by that squad. Just a couple years ago, they had lost like 110 games? This goes to show you what a little bit of good development will do. Drafting and development, pick some good young players, get some good draft picks, capitalize on your draft picks, and don't make stupid picks like the Pirates have been known to do. There's been some concern around here from people that I've talked to that Henry Davis may not be a great pick because he seems to be a liability defensively. Henry Davis, as you know, was the number 1 overall pick in the draft 2 years ago. Everyone was Henry Davis this, Henry Davis that, including myself. Big supporter of Henry Davis. But Henry Davis right now has an OPS plus, which if you don't understand that stat, here's a real simple way to explain it. 100 is average, like league average is like if you have 100, you're exactly average. If you're 110 OPS plus, you're 10% better than the average player. Henry Davis is 75, so he's 25% worse than an average player. So I don't know. Pirates, I guess, will keep him up since the minor leagues are going to be ending here in a couple weeks. Maybe like a week and a half left of minor league ball. Wins above replacement for Henry Davis is a negative 1.2. He was raking in the minors before he came up, but his defense is not all that good, unfortunately. So we'll see what happens with him. You got guys in that draft that keep an eye on, like Marcelo Meyer, which we're giving this box topper autograph away tonight. There's Mark Appel, 84 out of 250. Jordan Lawler was in that draft. There's Bryce Turang, 95 of 299. The playoffs usually begin at the end of September. Sometimes at the very tail end of September, usually sometimes first weekend in October. It all depends on the calendar year. Sometimes the last game of the regular season will be like October 2nd or 3rd, and then the playoffs will start like 2 days later. But that's it for M9. And once again, we did not find a Tacofractor, so I'm a little disappointed about that, but we'll just keep trying to find them. And I might have to go and re-up on all my Chrome cases and buy 15 to 20 more cases as we continue to look for them. All right, so next up, we're going to do some Platinum Anniversary. This will be known as break R-4. Let me get a little placard made here. Platinum Anniversary is a good one. It has probably the best bang for your buck. You get a whole lot of numbered cards in there. I see a payment is coming as well from Josh Dutois for a couple spots in break K9. So that is now down to 5 spots. Probably running Q and K9 tonight. We'll see if E gets a little bit of action going there. Henry Davis. I don't know if he's going to be up. Here's the thing with Henry Davis. I don't know what the official date is. There's a cutoff date that's been predetermined by MLB and the Players Association for rookie cards, and I believe it's like June 6th or June 7th. Because it happened with Yordan Alvarez, and remember in 2019 he came up like June 7th or 8th, and it turned out he just missed the cutoff by like a day or two, so they held him out until 2020 Series 1 and looked like a clear, purposeful holdout. Now, Henry Davis probably won't make it. June 19th was his Major League debut, so I don't think he's going to be an update. I think he appeared too late. Zach Neto probably will be. That's a good call on that one. All right, so let's randomize the spots here for Platinum Anniversary. Go to the list randomizer, which you'll see right here. Then go over to R4. Here's all the names. Bounty is in effect. Lots of numbered cards in this. 227 is the number tonight. And let's mix these up and see what we can find. Dan Schultz will have the Diamondbacks. And Drew Baker will have the Washington Nationals. Let's see who everybody else has. There we go. Dan Schultz, Diamondbacks. Ron Roberts with the Atlanta Braves. Matt Seidman with the Baltimore Orioles. Jameson has the Boston Red Sox. Jack Holland with the Cubs. Dan Schultz with the Reds. Eric Franco with the Guardians. Ryan Fegel with the Colorado Rockies. George Minor with the Chicago White Sox. Brandon Simmons with the Detroit Tigers. Pat Gores has the Astros. Radley has the Kansas City Royals. George Weiner has the Los Angeles Angels. Kevin Newman with the Dodgers. Ron Roberts with the Miami Marlins. Jason Sawyer has the Milwaukee Brewers. Timothy Ray with the Twins. Justin Williams with the Mets. Justin Osball has the Yankees. Joseph Scott has Oakland. Matt Simon with the Philadelphia Phillies. Radley has the Pittsburgh Pirates. James Hoisington with the San Diego Padres. Ronald has the Seattle Mariners. Clutchy has the Giants. Garrett with the St. Louis Cardinals. Ross has the Tampa Bay Rays. Chris Andrade has the Texas Rangers. Thomas Wilcox has Toronto. And Drew Baker has the Washington Nationals. So there's 10 boxes in this round. And I'll tell you what, if this is one of those cases where everything's all flipped all over the place, I'm gonna have to go grab another case because I don't know if I can stomach a 1991 Upper Deck collation of this. I am just praying that this is going to be a nice collation. Some of these cases, all the cards are flipped every which way, and it is maddening to do 10 boxes like that. So let's see. Let's hope that they're all going the same way. We've got 10 boxes of these. Here's box number 1. I see Nick has just submitted a payment, and it is for 2 in spot K9. So we're going to be doing that one next. If you want to grab a spot, there's only 3 spots left in K9 now. That's in the on deck circle. And Q, which has a good shot at the bounty with all those numbered cards, like advanced stat parallels and stuff, golds. That's a Topps jumbo round. Oh, son of a bee sting. These are all going everywhere. Look, see how the cards are all over the place. So I will probably grab a different case for the next box, and it's just a lot easier than flipping all the cards. Jim Palmer is going to be numbered 86 out of 100. Salvador Perez there as well. Marcus Semien. There's the autograph. It's going to be a Drew Ellis for the Arizona Diamondbacks. That'll be for Dan Schultz. 1 auto per box. Got red sheened ints, 4 out of 50 for the Cardinals. Ricky Henderson right there. I just hate how they're flipped every which way. It's a pain. I always like to flip them all around so that when I go to sort them all, they're at least facing me. Travis says, where are these cases where there aren't a mess inside? Last week we opened a case where they're all nice and clean and perfectly going the same way. JC says, I bought into M9 and I paid extra for shipping to Canada. If I buy into O, can you ship them together? Yeah. If shipping might be a little bit extra, I'll just send you whatever the difference is. I forget what the ounce threshold is, but it bumps up to like $22 after you get to a certain amount of ounces to go to Canada. There's Yordi, 109 out of 299. Good old Yordan Alvarez right there, who's the closest thing that we have in the big leagues right now to David Ortiz, I feel like. 1 out of 25 for Ian Happ. Tatis right there. I don't know why I just thought of Tommy Pham, but I watched a video today that somebody made, Talking Baseball or somebody, one of those baseball channels, and I watched it. It said Tommy Pham has an anger problem. Anyone else watch that video? And I kind of got taken aback to see that they used some old footage that I filmed from like 2016 of Tommy Pham wanting to fight a teenager in the stands. That was my footage. the guy's like, yeah, the audio is too bad. So I got to talk over because the audio is bad. I was like, yeah, I know. Yeah. Playing like super loud music during batting practice. And then, you got they were just freaking sunglasses. So they didn't have like a great mic. There's Carlos Santana, 283. Just missed the bounty right there. So box number 1 is going to be in the books here. There may be one more numbered card. But I'm going to go grab a different case to see if I can get a case that's not all flipped every which way. 80 out of 100. And then these packs here, we'll send them off. I'll probably put these in the $26 tier. You guys won't mind flipping the cards around, would you? I mean, still, you have all the hits in there. I'm going to put a big, mean, frowny face on this case so that I don't accidentally start opening these again down the road. Let me grab another case. We owe you 9 more boxes in this round. Please be a nice, smooth case. Travis says the other case will be the same. Thanks, Trav, for the support. Here we go. I've got school tomorrow, so I think we'll be here tonight until probably curfewed around 12:30. Well, look at that, Travis. I think you're wrong. Now, the hits will be flipped upside down, but we can deal with that. I think the Mick says, want me to ban Travis. We'll let him go. This is going to be a smooth sailing right now. Here we go. So only the hits will be flipped now. Frank Viola, 16 out of 100. Isn't that so much nicer to go through? You can see all the cards without them all flipped all over the place. There's Pee Wee Reese, 80 out of 199 for the Dodgers. That's what I'm talking about. There's freaking Kyle Lewis. Man. If anyone wants me to open one of those mystery packs tonight, just let me know. I did a short, and my big hit was a freaking Kyle Lewis slab. I could not believe it. Travis says, I've seen cases and cases and cases, and they've all been flipped all over the place. Yeah, hey. I know. I've had a lot of cases that I've opened here, too, that have just dragged on because of the 91 upper deck collation. Dylan Carlson, yellow Ray Wave right there. There's Thurman Munson, which will be numbered 51 of 199. Tim Raines there as well. Well, here's the deal, Slarp. If the pack sucks, I'm going to just file a claim because I was led to believe that these packs were stacked and loaded and that they would be a good value. But when you're, a $50 mystery pack is giving you $5 to $10 in value, that's obviously, that's not as described at all. And I'll just say, here's all your packs back. You can have all your cards back. I'll take the money back. There is Brooks Robinson, 44 out of 50. Hey, that's a great autograph right there. Rafael Devers for the Boston Red Sox. Jameson's going to get this one. It is going to be numbered on the back out of 99. 90 of 99. A great hit right there. We've got Jose Abreu there. 99 of 100. Brian De La Cruz there as well. So that's box number 2 in the books. Let me go ahead and take out 8 more so I don't lose track of what box number I'm on. Since this case appears to be a good one, where all the cards are going the same way, we'll just stick with it. So there's 3, here's 6, and then 2 more. All right, so let's continue on with this case. This saved my sanity here. See, we had a couple more payments come in, so K9 might be sold out. Let me go ahead and update that right now. Arthur has sent in for K9. Thank you very much, Arthur. We are sold out, it looks like. We are sold out of K9. Troy Fowler grabbed one as well, and Ian Cooper. So thanks, guys. K9 is gone. So that's sold out. Q has... Mike says, I really like the platinum. It is a very nice product. I agree with you on that. All right, here's the next box. We got Adolis Garcia, so another nice autograph. Adolis Garcia, this one is numbered 5 out of 99. Jeremy, now he was yelling at not one of my kids, but one of my, fellow season ticket holders out there. He happened to be a 16-year-old kid. Fernando Tatis, Rose Gold right there. That one's a 37 out of 75. We got Trevor Story as the hits just keep on coming. 159 out of 299. X-Fractor of Monty Irvin. Billy Williams X-Fractor card there as well. Packwar says, how about we open one of those packs after this break and see what happens? If not good, I'll take a slot in one of the spots tonight. Where's I don't know. Like I feel like I should just open another one here and then make the call. So if it's good, I'll auction the cards off and try to break even and make the $50 back on the pack. If it's awful, then we all can just, talk about it and determine if it's really bad. If everyone in the live chat thinks it's bad, then obviously we got a problem. So maybe we'll open another one and we'll talk about it and see. But that's the last time I ever pay for a mystery pack again, even with people I trust, before opening it. Usually I pay afterwards. 82 out of 100. There's O'Neal Cruz rookie card. That is a 16 out of 50. It's a mystery pack from a local seller. I'm not going to put his name out there right now. There's Christian Yelich, 8 out of 100. On to the next one. We've got Chrome Hobby Boxes coming up next. 10 boxes of those guys. And then maybe also we'll get to break Q tonight, which is some jumbo boxes. There's 6 spots left there. Eric Doyle says, did you see Panini lost the rights to the NFL? Fanatics is going to have everything. I think we all kind of knew that was coming, that they would get the rights eventually when they came up for bid to everything, because they are an absolute powerhouse. You really just, you can't outbid them. We saw that coming. So hopefully, you know, generally monopolies are a bad thing. Hopefully they realize how, you know, delicate everything is in the hobby, and they do everything the right way. I'm just hoping they are smart with their pricing and print runs and all that stuff. Hopefully they have some good advisors. Vidal Brujan right there, as you saw, was a gold out of 50. CJ Abrams a 70 out of 75. You know, so they do have a monopoly. That might be a rose gold. It's 12 out of 75. They do have everything. Let's say, you know what happens when there's monopolies? A lot of times they jack the prices up on everything because there's no competition, so they can charge whatever they want. However, you know, when it comes to like utilities and stuff you need, necessities like cell phones, like you gotta have a cell phone. So if there's only one company like Verizon that was charging $500 a month and making people pay it, then that would be a huge problem. At least with baseball cards, if they jack the prices up, you don't have to buy it. And, you know, if you don't buy it, they're not going to jack the prices up on you anymore. So that makes me think that maybe it won't be a bad thing, because we can kind of, you know, direct the market with our wallets. Mike says, I went to the Hall of Fame last month and went into one of the shops and I bought a $40 mystery box, lots of junk wax, waste of money. Doesn't that just burn you? Like, you feel taken advantage of. I know what you're feeling there. Like, wow, I just spent $40 and got freaking $3 worth of cards. The worst is when it just seems like somebody dumped junk on you. So I did a short where I spent $10 on a mystery pack at a card show, and I think I got 10 cents worth of value back, it seemed like. There's Mike Zunino. Tampa Bay Rays will have that one. Lots of Zunino autographs in this one. That's probably like the 5th or 6th Zunino autograph I've pulled. That one goes to Ross Berenstein as a late birthday present there. Max Scherzer out of 100. 72. Ryan says, I bet they underreported sales to the NFLPA. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know much about the whole corporate side of things. I just kind of stick to the products. 149 out of 199. I just hope that, you know, hope that it works out. And if, you know, things start going the wrong way, you just don't have to buy it. 90 out of 99. For Jack Morris. Mike says, I bought it for my nephew, so it was disappointing. Yeah, imagine buying a gift for somebody, and it's like a bunch of like 90 Donruss cards in there. I think Panini's days are numbered in general. I feel like their baseball products have just been going kind of downhill. The whole redemption issue. What happened here? This pack's already freaking like half open. I just literally, you saw me open that box on camera, so I don't know what happened there. Little quality control issue. Just in the corner too. It might end up being where Fanatics just acquires Panini, and then they have all the Panini products too. So you'll still get your Prism, you'll still get like your Optic and stuff like that, but they'll have logos. There's Hoy Park, 99 out of 100. So that might be a good thing. So if you do like Panini products and you love Diamond Kings and Immaculate, National Treasures and all that stuff. 34 out of 100 if you think it's a great product. If Fanatics gets Panini, they'll probably just do what they did with Topps. That's what they did with Topps. They acquired Topps and kept everything the same. 43 out of 199. I mean, there's a lot of people love those Panini products, especially on the football side. There's Curtis Terry. Of course, could not get through the night without a Curtis Terry autograph coming out. That Curtis Terry auto going to the Minnesota Twins owner, which will be Timothy Ray. Hey, at least you got an autograph, right? Jordan loves the downtown stuff. Yep, downtown is good. I like how Topps kind of took their idea and made it their own with the home field advantage cards. Bowman Chrome, by the way, is coming out. Just got a reminder of that when I said home field advantage. I bought 5 cases of home field advantage. And then some cases of the master boxes as well. That's going to be a great release. Always look forward to Bowman Chrome every year. There's Eli Morgan, Yellow Ray Wave, which will be numbered 237. Just missed the bounty, which is 227. We got Nico Horner, 89 out of 199 on the blue. So Curtis Terry was our autograph there. Emmanuel Class A, closer extraordinaire, 50 out of 100. And now we're down to the next, or I guess I should say we're down to the last 5 boxes in this round. Mike says Curtis Terry's got to have the worst auto in the league. Yeah, it says CT. I think Tyler Magle's is worse. He just draws a little curly chest hair on his card, and that's it. Like, I literally missed his autograph last week because I thought it was a chest hair coming out of his undershirt. He had like a blue undershirt on. He drew a little curly, just a little curly Q, and that was it. Curtis Terry is bad as well. Michael says cursive's not taught anymore. You're probably right. I think you are right, actually. Now I'm curious if my kids... I never see my kids write in cursive. I'm gonna put them to a test. Put them to the test. Like, all right, guys, let's see your cursive. I feel like we started learning cursive in what, like 3rd grade, around there. Derek Campbell with an email. Can you not chat in live stream? Says change my B to a Q. All right, we'll do that. So Derek Campbell, only reason I know that is because I have notifications on for my email and got a little preview message there. It's just a lot easier if you come into live. You must not be subscribed. There's Jose Abreu, 87 out of 100. We have the subscribers only mode on so that we don't have like random bots coming in here trying to throw up links and telling you to go to sites. 13 out of 25. Derek Campbell says, it won't let me chat. I haven't been a member for 10 days. Oh, so you're still new. Okay. Well, we got you moved over to Q, so you're good to go now. You'll be able to chat soon. 103 out of 299. As long as you've hit that red subscribe button. So that's the thing. All right, got a whole row filled up there in this 3,200 count box of cards. Fills up the whole box. Let's get another box going here now. The mix says, am I the only one that misses Grandpa Jeter? Yeah, the Grandpa Jeter from 2021. Worst photo of Derek Jeter you'll ever see. Got some payments coming in right now. Michael McCann took one in break Q. Thank you very much. And Christian Logan grabbed one in break Q as well. We're down to 3 spots there, it looks like. Robert Schultz has paid for his archives box from earlier. Thanks, man, for coming through on that. I didn't want to wait around, so I just filmed it before your payment came in. So I wanted to still get you the spot that you requested and everything. Pack Wars as well. So break Q's now down to 2 spots remaining. If those don't sell, I'll take them and we'll run it. Regardless if those 2 spots were sold or not. There is another round of Platinum Anniversary. Yeah, but it's has less than 10 spots sold, so I didn't put it on the list for right now. It has 5 spots sold. There's Tyler Megill. Let me check if it's an autograph or not. Nope. Had to look closely at that one. 47 out of 50. Timmy T Time says, some guys' autos were lame. If Arnold Palmer saw them, he'd puke. Yeah, there's all those old guys, 23 out of 199. You go back and look at some of these old baseball cards where they had facsimile autographs on them. They all had such great handwriting and signatures. Took a lot of pride in that. And there's Jake Cousins. I don't even know what that says. Looks like it says, take L line. But that's Jake Cousins. It's going to be for the Milwaukee Brewers. And that one is going to be going to... Who's got it? Jason Sawyer will have that one. Colton Walker, 157 out of 299. It looks like maybe Pack Wars grab another spot. Maybe, maybe not. We'll check it out. Jimmy says, can you switch my E to a Q? Yeah, we're sold out then. That'll sell us out. So let me change Jeremy over to Q, and then we're sold out there. So thank you very much. Jeremy Broadwater vacates E and goes to Q. So break Q's coming up next. Some jumbo boxes of Topps. Series 2. See, Tyler's just paid, but we sold out there, Tyler. I just sold it out, unfortunately. I can send you a refund. Packworth says, I took 2 slots for Q. Can you confirm it for me? Yep, we got you. Officially on the list, you are spots 28, 29. Tyler, let me know what to do. I can put you in another round. I can send you a refund. It's up to you. I only see 2021 tennis cards on the Topps website. Nah, they've got a bunch of them on there. They've got a bunch. You're just looking in the wrong spot. You gotta look under boxes and packs. That's where they're all at. They got Signature Series on there. They've got Series 2 boxes still, Heritage boxes. A bunch of stuff still on there. Tyler says, can you swap me to E? Yeah. Hey, that's a fair trade. Just taking Jeremy's spot basically there. So Tyler will put you over an E. It is done. Oh, you're just looking for tennis. Got you. What's up with this freaking box now? Like, well, this is gonna be one of those bad boxes where they're flipped everywhere. It's 68. It is. It's a freaking awful box. Connor Seabold, 236. Just missed the bounty there. 227 is the number that we chose. Luis Frias is going to be the autograph for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Juan Soto right there. I think Soto's got a good auto. I like the way he signs it. Freaking Kyle Lewis. Not my least favorite player. Kyle Lewis, this one here is going to be numbered out of 25, 18 of 25. Yohel Pozo's right there. There's Bo Jackson. Austin Meadows, yellow Ray Wave. Yeah, what the heck? I can't stand these boxes like this. 223, just missed it again. 227 is the number to find for the bounty. We've had 3 in a row, pretty close. Pack Wars, Michael McCann just grabbed one in E. Pack Wars says, I stopped buying Panini products about a year ago, and I want to thank you, Jabs, for moving to baseball cards. Looks like redemptions will not be redeemed. Yep, man. Panini just... We don't open a lot of Panini around here. If there's a new release, we do, just so you can see what it's like and decide for yourself if you want to do it. But I don't really do a whole lot of Panini products. Just because, you know, I feel like Topps is a superior brand. And people like it more. I like to open stuff that people like. Here we go with the other side of this Frankenbox with the cards all thrown in here every which way. There's Alec Thomas, which will be numbered out of 100. It's a 5 out of 100. Got 3 boxes left in this round, then we'll get into Chrome. 2023 Chrome coming up. 10 hobby boxes. Gavin Sheets, which will be numbered 15 of 50. Nothing else in there. Three boxes left. Anthony says, I'm up to 8 months waiting on a Panini redemption. You're going to wait a lot longer than that, unfortunately. That was the first box of this case that was all messed up. This one might be messed up too. I don't know. Yep. Why is there so many cards in that pack? There's like freaking 6 cards in there. It's only supposed to be 4. So we'll see. That pack had 4. Michael says, I've always been a Topps guy, but I've jumped onto the Bowman this year, finally. Those cards are sweet. Yeah, Bowman's always a good one. We opened a ton of Bowman here this year. We still have a round or 2 of Bowman on the team breaks. We'll see. Might take an extra week for those to sell out. There's a Bowman Mixer round and a Bowman Blaster round. I think this box might be good. Duke Snyder right there at 99. 83, and also there's Vladdy, 64 of 100. Yep, this is going to be a good one. All the cards are facing the same way on this box for the most part, which makes things so much more relaxing for me. Got MJ Melendez, 84 out of 100 right there. Tanner says, any advice on trying to get stuff sold on eBay? I compare listings, make sure the price is right, write a description, all of that, but my listings still never get any views. Well, what are you selling? You got to have stuff that people want. It's good players, too. So, give me an example. There's Zach Pop. You sell them like PSAs, PSA-graded cards. Zach Pop, Miami Marlins. Let's say you have a Bobby Witt PSA 10 first Bowman card. If you're selling it, buy it now. It's always going to be harder to sell those because a lot of people, they just like to bid on it and go auction and try to get it for less than what they go for. So I don't even know what that goes for. Buy it now. Let's just say it's a $100 card. Let's say the cheapest is listed at 100. You might have to list yours at like $95.99, something like that, like $5 less, 5% less. It'd be the cheapest listing if you really want to sell it. But then again, you also got to look at what the auctions are going for, because sometimes a $100 card might only sell for like $70 on eBay if there's not a lot of interest for, you know, particular auction. Sometimes there's David Ortiz, 70 out of 299. Sometimes those prices can be skewed because they end at like 2 a.m. on a weeknight or something like that. Also got to be smart about when you're ending your cards. I feel like most people are probably up looking at eBay on a Sunday night around like 9 or 10 p.m. So that's probably a great time to have your listing being, you know, ending. You don't want to have your listings end during the workday when people are working and cannot check their phones. But on a Sunday night, people are probably able to check. So if you have the lowest price, people are probably going to follow that. also have good feedback. If you don't have a lot of feedback, people probably aren't going to bid on your stuff. So you just got to build up the feedback. Here's the next to last box. Michael says, Tanner, in my experience, the title is the key, and ending the auction during prime time. So that was my advice too. You want to end it probably between 8 and 10 p.m. If you're on the West Coast, don't end it at 10 p.m. your time, because that's like freaking 1 a.m. here on the East Coast. But that's probably like half of the buyers are probably out here in all these big cities on the East Coast. So yeah, I'd say end your auctions between 8 and 10 Eastern time. And that'll really help you out, I think. Also remember, you're going to get taxed on your card too, so make sure that you save your PayPal receipt or whatever for whatever you sold it for, because you will be getting a 1099 for your card sales this year. So if you bought that card for $200 and you sold it for $300, you got to show all that. So you would you'd have to claim a $100 profit on that and pay taxes on that $100. There's JD Martinez, 88 out of 100. It's as simple as just printing out your receipt and just throwing it in a binder, just so you have it. There's Pee Wee Reese, 119 out of 150. Cedric Mullins, Jacob deGrom right there, or you can just take a screenshot of it and have a digital file that way. DJ LeMahieu right there. And Bobby Dalbec is going to be the autograph. Former Red Sox star prospect slugger. That one goes to the Boston Red Sox owner here. There's a Riley Adams, which should be numbered out of 75. The Red Sox are owned by Jameson, and this Riley Adams will be out of 37. It's the numerator there. Yeah, well, honestly, Stefan, if you sell a card for $1, you should be paying taxes on it. Like if you make $1 on a card, you're supposed to pay taxes on it. Even though you won't get a 1099, you just claim that as like a cash sale or whatever. You don't see many Whitey 4 autographs anymore. See if this looks like round E isn't going to make it tonight. We'll see. Let me check it out. I think round E is at 12 spots. There's still another probably hour left in the break. So, hey, all it takes is a couple big purchases of multiple spots to get it rolling. 20 out of 50 on the Brian Reynolds. We'll see, Steven. We shall see. This is cards are flipped all over the place. Carlos Correa is a 19. It's another one of those boxes. Cards are flipped all over. Jeremy Payne's a 13 out of 100. And we're down to our last box in this round. Then we'll get to Chrome. And then we'll see if E gets going. Michael McCann grabbed one in E. Did I get that one already? I did not. So now there's 11 spots left there. Go ahead and note that one. E11. Last box in this round right now. Good luck to everybody. Adrian says, I bought 2 blasters at Walmart of this product, and I pulled an Aqua Andre Dawson Auto because I saw you break it last week. Thanks, Jebs. Hey, yeah, you're welcome. I thought that the retail boxes were great of this product. The first 2 blasters I opened in the pre-video both had autographs in them, and I was like, holy crap. This is pretty good. Tanner says, what's worse, this or Topps Pristine? Like a pack within a pack within a pack. Yeah, Pristine was pretty bad. It's like the whole nesting doll effect. These aren't bad if the cards are all facing the same way. Like we have with this box, luckily. Nice smooth box. Of course, the hits will be flipped over. 51 out of 100 on the Rafael Devers. We've got Jake Cousins Blue, which will be a 137 of 199. And the autograph is Zach Lothar, this one. We go to the Baltimore Orioles. The Orioles are possessed by Matt Seidman. So Matt will take that one. And now we're on to our last stack. Then we'll get into Chrome. Then we got some Jumbos as well. It says all the blaster cards were facing the same way. I wonder why Hobby got so messed up. I have no idea. Official Elite Plays with a $5 super chat says, does this even work? Thank you very much. It does work. We got it. Right, it says you can offset sales with purchases. Say you spent $1,000 on sealed boxes and sold a single for $1,000. Is there tax implications? If you bought something for $1,000 and you sold it for $1,000, your net is 0 on that. But that's very rare that ever happens. And also you could, I guess, you could also take losses too. Say you bought a bunch of Wander Franco cards and you sold them all at a big loss. There you go. You just, you know, won't be paying, be lowering your overall net in, I guess, or whatever word I'm looking for there. Gross. All right, that'll conclude, as long as you have receipts for it. Break R4 is in the books. We're moving on to break K9 now, and we're going to continue to hunt. Let's see what we can find in this next one. Let's go ahead and randomize the teams. We also have Jumbo, which is sold out. We'll be doing that one next. But first, it's back to Chrome. Here's all of the team, or all the people's names. Now let's go ahead and get them all matched up with the team. Jack Holland will have the Washington Nationals. Josh Dutois will have the Arizona Diamondbacks. And here's everybody else. Andrew will have the Atlanta Braves. Ian Cooper has the Baltimore Orioles. Josh Dutois has the Boston Red Sox. Nick Laplambar has the Cubs. Troy's got the Reds. Thomas Wilcox has the Guardians. Timothy Ray has the Rockies. Ron Roberts has the White Sox. Andrew McLaren has the Detroit Tigers. Michael Bussey has the Houston Astros. Keith Desmond has the Kansas City Royals. Eric Franco's got the Angels. Michael Merriman has the Dodgers. Robert Shaw with the Miami Marlins. Jeremy Broadwater has the Milwaukee Brewers. Timothy Ray with the Minnesota Twins. Ryan Bussey has the Mets. Samuel Hitt has the Yankees. Jason Sawyer has the Oakland A's. Jeremy Smith has the Philadelphia Phillies. And John Chloe just grabbed a spot in E, so he's helping that one along a little bit. Thanks, John. Kevin Newman with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Nick has the San Diego Padres. Lawrence has Seattle. Andrew with San Francisco. Arthur has St. Louis. Toshiaki has Tampa Bay. Jordan has Texas. Ryan Bussey with Toronto. And Jack Holland has the Washington Nationals. So let's get this one going. Break K9. Let me grab the case. Got a brand new sealed case of Chrome Hobby right here. My chrome cases are getting low. There's only like 2 left. We're gonna have to order some more. It'd be sad to see these go without a Tacofractor coming out of any of them. So I'm hoping it's still in here somewhere. 10 boxes of chrome coming at you right now in break K-9. And the bounty number is 227. And I just lost my box cutter because I opened this case with it and put it on the table behind me. Here we go. One auto per box. Usually 2 to 3 numbered cards per box as well. We'll be here for another hour. 12:30 is going to be the curfew. But we might be able to get it all in. We'll see. We do 20 minutes around. That's feasible. Although this round's going to take a little longer because Chrome hobby boxes take longer to open up with all the packs. We're going to be opening 240 packs here of this. And hopefully we can find some good stuff. There's... Hey, there it is! There it is! Corey Seager, we have hit a bounty! 227! The Texas Rangers have done it! A $275 bounty is going to Jordan Hennessy. So, Jordan Hennessy, congratulations. I can PayPal you the $275. Keep in mind there will be PayPal fees taken out of that. Or you can take $275 credit. It's up to you, Jordan. There won't be any PayPal fees out of the credit. So, it's up to you, man. How about that one? Now, if somebody else hits that bounty tonight, it'll be split. Keep that in mind. It's like the jackpot and the Mega Millions or whatever. So, congratulations. We have hit that bounty. And Brandon says that bounty... It has been hit 227 right there by Jordan Hennessy. So congratulations. I'll write your name down right here. Jordan Hennessy, Texas Rangers. He's probably like, oh man, Texas Rangers, who can I get? And he got it. He says, let me think about it. All right. So PayPal will take like 3.5% of that. I can just PayPal you that and you can go on eBay and buy whatever you want with it or whatever you want to do with it. Or you can take a credit and just... You can use it in auctions or breaks. There's Nate Eaton for the Kansas City Royals. And we'll see what we have in this next stack. Very first box does it for you too. So there's autograph out of the box already. 1 auto per box now. There's, hey, that's a great one there. 13 out of 25. Francisco Alvarez, team color match for Ryan Bussey. So some nice hits in the box with the bounty hit. And then the team color match of Francisco Alvarez, who's one of the top rookies. On to box number 2. Thinking tomorrow might... I don't think there's a new release tomorrow, by the way. What's the release schedule looking like? I paid for Allen and Ginter cases and also Bowman Chrome cases. I have my orders in there, but those don't come out till September. I don't think there's any release tomorrow. Usually Wednesday is the new release day. So maybe I'll do my Target video. or Walgreens. I was considering doing that one today. Best pull of the stream so far, probably the Radiating Rookies. Volpe, there's a 33 out of 75 on the Tatis. And next autograph is a Yordan Diaz 104 out of 150 blue Ray Wave for Jason Sawyer. Send a lot of your team break cards today, priority mail, Jason, so those will be there in like 2 days. Is it pristine? Nobody ever contacted me about freaking pristine, so I don't know. Is that coming out tomorrow? Let me see. Cardboard Connection, new release calendar. Let me tell you what's the next item up that's coming out that you can all look forward to. Because even I don't know. Basically, my case guys say, hey, this is what's coming out. You want any of this? And I'm like, usually, I'm like, yes. But you're right. It is Topps Pristine comes out tomorrow. So I will be looking around for that. Cosmic comes out the week after, next Wednesday. And then Pro Debut comes out the Friday after that. So there's going to be a lot of releases coming up. Looks like September has a good bit. You got Pro Debut, Immaculate, Bowman Chrome, Tier 1, Select, Allen and Ginter, and Definitive. And then there's some Leaf products, which are TBA, to be announced. The Vlad hit was a nice one, too, number 299, Relic Auto. This entire stack with no numbered cards till right there, 67 out of 99 on the Kevin Gossman. Steven says 2024 will be Ellie Mania, Ellie De La Cruz Mania. You might be right, especially if the Reds make the playoffs and Ellie De La Cruz is a major factor, as he has been a major factor in the Reds being a playoff contending team. Ever since he's come up, he's really been a spark plug for the Cincinnati Reds. He's done some crazy things like steal second, third, and home within the span of 2 pitches, hit for the cycle, zip balls across the infield at like 100 miles an hour. And he's flashy too, hitting some home runs with some bat flips, and his name is out there. A lot of people know who Ellie De La Cruz is. BDZ says, just tuning in, new to Jabs. What do we got going on? Hey, man. We're opening Topps Chrome tonight. A lot of Topps Chrome. We're looking for Tacofractors and other great cards. We've pulled a nice Vladdy Relic Auto out of this tonight, and also a Radiating Rookies card. And J-Rod is on fire. You're right. You know what? I love J-Rod, but I'm actually rooting against him. I want Bo Bichette to win the hit crown for the 3rd consecutive year. Here's our next pack. Brett says, hey, everyone in the Jabs family, I've got currently on a mission to find a 1-of-1 card of number 432 in Series 2, the new Teammates card with Brandon Marsh and Bryce Harper. Anyone have it? The 1-of-1 of Harper and Brandon Marsh. It's out there somewhere, you would imagine. Brett Beatty's a good autograph. Brett Beatty, rookie auto, going to the New York Mets. That one there is going to go to Ryan Bussey. So Ryan Bussey, congratulations on that one. Nice rookie. Unique says, thoughts on Chrome Jumbos? Chrome Jumbos, and they keep going up in price. If you're going to buy it, you can't drag your feet any longer. They go up about $10 a week, it seems. $10 to $15 a week. They're about $400. I think they're $425 now, actually. Which is like $100 more than they were on pre-sale about a month ago. Adrian says, J-Rod's off again tonight. I hope he's not hurt. I hope he's not hurt too, but I like the fact that maybe Bo Bichette can get some more hits. I really want Bo Bichette to win the hit crown. That'd be just amazing for people maybe finally being able to give him a little more respect, because I feel like Bichette's underrated and kind of underappreciated. The guy is a beast, hitting 320 with good power numbers. There's Edwin Diaz, 79 out of 125. Of course, he's missed the whole year. How about the Mets season starting off with him blowing out his knee in the World Baseball Classic in a terrible manner? You just knew it was going to be that kind of year right then and there before the Mets season even started, I guess. Poor Mets fans. I guess I shouldn't. I mean, you guys have a $375 million payroll. I shouldn't say poor Mets fans. Should be saying poor A's fans. They're about ready to lose their team. Michael just said, I can't wait to see Trout and Shohei in Philly next week. Man, that would be great. I got to see Shohei Ohtani play last month when I was out in Los Angeles. I was very disappointed that Trout was hurt, though. And Ohtani didn't do anything in the game. No hits in any of the at-bats when I was there. I think I stayed and watched about 5.5 innings, and then I had a red-eye flight to catch at night. But that was fun. My daughter picked out, all the kids get a souvenir whenever we go to a new baseball stadium. My daughter picked out an Angels hat, and she still wears it all the time. She was wearing it today. Went to back to school night tonight, and she was rocking her Angels hat from L.A. There's a Jeter Downs 312. We got Graham Ashcraft 138 of 250. My son also picked out a hat. Same exact Angels hat. He doesn't wear it, though, that often. He's not much of a hat guy, I guess. And my two youngest daughters picked out rally monkeys, which are like laying on the floor. Keegan says, you're awesome. Thanks, man. First time watching a break. Welcome, and glad to have you here. We do these live breaks every Tuesday, and sometimes we even wrap them up on Wednesday. Mike Roy just became a new channel member. Mike, thank you very much for signing up. I hope you'll check out our next live auction, which will be Thursday night. Got members only time. Usually lasts 30 minutes to an hour, and you get a free hobby pack with every win during that last 30 minutes to an hour. And there we go. J-Rod, Radiating Rookies. Good pull right there. That's a tough one. Although I feel like I've pulled a lot of these, usually about one a case, but I guess they are, pretty valuable. And this one here is going to go to Seattle. This will be for Lawrence Bourbon. So, Lawrence, congratulations. Andy says, I only saw Trout play with Double-A Arkansas. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Trout play. I remember he used to come out for batting practice, 86 out of 250 at PNC Park. He would come out during the second group. I think he would hit in the first group. Then he'd come out in the second group for like 5 to 10 minutes, shag a couple fly balls, and go in. He would not spend much time in the outfield at all. But, of course, when he was out there shagging fly balls, I moved over to center just so I could, get closer and check out one of the greatest players of all time. Up close. Or as close as I could get out there in center field. Michael says he saw Trout play in high school. Millville is just 40 minutes. So, did you know that he was going to be like a number one draft pick and went to kind of just go see him because you could? He was picked 25th overall in the first round of the... What draft was he in? 2000 was it 2009? 2010? 2009 maybe? 2008? He was picked in the draft that the Pirates selected freaking Tony Sanchez, I think. The Pirates could have had Mike Trout, and they passed on him and picked former backup catcher Tony Sanchez. Matt Wallner's a 56 out of 199. And we've got Brian Bayo. That one there is going to be a 52 out of 99. So move on to the next pack here. Got Topps Jumbos coming up after this. If you're interested in getting in, you can't get into that. That's sold out. But the next one we have is a mixer. the next closest to going as a mixer break known as break E. And let me go ahead and put John Chloe into break E, paid a little bit ago. There's 10 spots left in break E now, so I'll go ahead and change that. This pack had 2 cards in it. What the heck is that about? Imagine that's the pack you got in like your subscription box or something like that. That would not be good. We got DJ LeMahieu. That's an 80 out of 199. In that one, moving on to the next box, we've got, how many left in this case? 5 boxes left here to do. We're about halfway through this round. Break Q's coming up next. It's a half case of Series 2 Jumbos, which will just be 3 jumbo boxes. All right, here we go with this next one. Ezekiel Tovar is a 165 of 350. Graham Ashcraft again, so another hit there for the Cincinnati Reds. Troy Fowler with another autograph in his ledger, so congrats on that one, Troy. Adam Green just sent in a payment for round D. Tovar Tuesday. Yeah, we've had so many Ezekiel Tovar hits tonight. So Adam Green, I'll go ahead and add you in there. In break D, that one's about half sold. Maybe we'll come back tomorrow and wrap up breaks D and E if E doesn't go. Break D's now down to 16 spots. Maybe I'll add another round of maybe, I've got an archive signature series case. We can maybe do that in a team break Tuesday style. Steven says, subliminal message, E is the way to go. E. Anthony Rendon, 73 out of 99. He just never seems to stay healthy. He's always injured. Another terrible contract signing out there in LA. Good season for the Nationals before signing that contract. Turned that 2019 World Series run into some big money. But has not been able to stay healthy. And he's gotten frustrated over it too, getting into it with a fan earlier in the season. All right, next box up here of Chrome. Slarp Toad says, who's your favorite up-and-comer out on the Pirates farm? Well, right now I'm looking at Endy Rodriguez. I know he's in the big leagues right now, but to me, he's still very, very young. I think Endy Rodriguez is one I'm looking at. I said this in one of my videos the other day. I really want to get my hands on an Endy Rodriguez Sapphire Auto. I saw it at the card show the other day, and I was like, wow, I really want that card. But I figured that it may be a little too much just because of the Pittsburgh markup on the hometown players. So I was like, I'll probably look for that after the season. It's actually doing better than Henry Rodriguez this year in the big leagues. Just looked up his stats. He has a .5 WAR in 86 at-bats, 2 dingers, 267 average, OPS plus 107. So he's been a bit better than his catching competitor back there, Henry Davis. Steven says Andy Van Slyke was one of my favorite players to collect as well in the 80s and 90s. There's Tommy Henry's the next autograph right there for the Diamondbacks. Yeah, I had a big Van Slyke PC. That was the first PC I had in baseball cards, was Andy Van Slyke. He's the card that got me hooked. 161 out of 199 on the Bryce Turang. Slurpted's been following Termarr Johnson. He started off a little slow. He was injured. But I'm really hoping. People said that he has a bat that could maybe be like freaking Tony Gwynn. And you hear that kind of comparison, and you're like, wow, that is something. I'm looking up his stats right now. He is now in high A ball. He's hitting 222. In single A ball, he at 244. So, you know, the batting average is not great. The on-base percentage is really good, though. So, 420 on-base percentage in A ball. That's a fantastic OBP. So he's got a good eye, kind of like Juan Soto up there with all those walks. I think the batting average will come around. But in the minors, he's a career 237 batter right now. So, you know, we'll see. It's a little alarming for me, although I really think the on-base percentage is good. I don't know why the batting average is not coming through, but we'll see what happens with him. When he was drafted, he was considered to be one of the top hit tool bats in the whole draft in terms of overall hitting prowess. Doesn't have a crazy amount of power, but pretty decent power. He's got 17 home runs this year. That's pretty decent. Nothing at all in this stack. There's a pink. Nick Prado, 348 of 399. And we have 3 boxes left. To go through here. Two after this one. Anyone know who the big rookies are? The first Bowmans are going to be in Bowman Chrome yet? I should start to prepare now. I know the Yankees have one. Forget his name. They're all like all the big international guys. Anytime there's a new Bowman release, I got to start doing some research. Jordan says, when do the subscription boxes usually ship? The Patreon box is usually by the final week of the month. The 51s all sent already last week before I went on vacation, and then 99s are all the labels, shipping labels are printed. I just got to box them up. They'll probably go out tomorrow and Thursday. 26s I haven't sent yet. Those will probably go last this month. We've got Louis Varland, 67 out of 499 right there on the Louis Varland autograph. That Shohei Ohtani right there will get you $40. And store credit after he wins the MVP. Always good to have the Angels in chrome team breaks, that's for sure. All right, from the other side of this box, Steve says, funny how all breakers just ignore Wander cards. Well, yeah, Wander cards nowadays, like in this product, it's just a base card. I mean, if we pulled his autograph, we would, mention it. But, even his rookie cards, there's a Gunner. That'll be out of 99. Even his rookie base cards now, they're going to be in dollar boxes. When that first came out, that card was a $50 card. Another Rendon, 51 of 99. The Raw Wander on release day was selling on eBay, sold listings for $50 raw. And then, as time progressed and there was a large inventory of them, those prices dropped down to about $5 to $8 per card. Now, I'll tell you what, I saw a bunch of Wander at the card show when I went on Sunday. Every table had Wanders out. It's like they picked them out of their PCs, and we're going to go ahead and put these out there and see if we can move them. I felt like almost every table had baseball cards had at least one Wander slab there. I can't blame people for trying to move them while there's still value in them. I mean, his market is collapsing, but it's not completely collapsed. But it is sinking steadily. Feel bad for the people that have big Wander PCs and just spent thousands of dollars on his cards. Literally thousands of dollars on his first Bowman chrome colored autos, and just so much money into him. 60 out of 75 on the Jose Abreu. It just goes to show you there's no sure thing when it comes to really any player prospect. And Jack Larson, signing in a hurry, kind of smudged his auto. 155 of 250 for the Seattle Mariners. That smudgy little autograph there is going to go to the Seattle Mariners owner, which will be Lawrence. And I just noticed, got some bad news. My computer is about to die. It's at 5%. I got to go grab my charger. I'll be right back. Because we can't randomize without my computer. All right, get this all set up. Give a little juice in here. We got break Q coming up next. Charger saves the day. We're at 4% here at midnight on Tuesday. 12:30 is usually the curfew on a school night for me, because I can function on 5 hours of sleep, but I can't. I'll be feeling it if we go any over that. Sean says I'm holding judgment until we get to the confirmed facts. I've seen too many people get their lives ruined by false accusations. Good idea. That's I said that earlier. You saw what happened with Trevor Bauer. So yeah, you got to hold off. That's why I haven't really. I've only just remarked about the facts about his card prices sinking and how people are, things I've observed with his cards in the marketplace, just how they're sinking fast. Jazz Chisholm out of 99. It's on the front right there, 79 of 99. Still not used to seeing them on the front. They've moved those numbers to the front, which I like. It makes sense. I mean, put the number on the front. So when you're displaying it on sale at a card show or whatever, people can see it right on the front without having to flip it over. One of my pet peeves is when I go to a card show and they don't have a freaking price on anything. I hate that. And then you gotta stand there and just, if you see a card you really want, you gotta stand there and wait, and they're busy or not paying you any attention. A lot of the times I won't even look at those booths. I mean, if I see a card like, I'm like, hey, how much are your Otani rookies, or something like that. Nick Lodolo's a 32 out of 399. And we've got Derek Hall. It's a 222. Almost hit the bounty there as well. 222 out of 499 for the Phillies. That'll be the last autograph of this round. Phillies were for Jeffrey Smith. How about Jason Dominguez getting called up to AAA? I think the Yankees are starting to panic, being like, well, what can we do to get some offense going here? Well, Dominguez has been really hot in freaking AA for the last 2-3 weeks. Maybe if we put him up to AAA and he stays hot, we bring him up to the big leagues to try to get us back over 500. Wouldn't that be something? Q is filled, Baden. So Dominguez has been called up to AAA. He is on the doorstep of the major leagues now. And I don't know. I don't know if he's ready or not, but we'll see. Let's see what we can find in this one. This stack here has nothing but base and a negative card in there. Negative card was Taylor Ward for the Angels, in case you were wondering. And that will conclude break K9. Let me clean this all up and we'll get the jumbos going in just a second. Like I said, I got to run down and grab that case. It'll be 3 jumbo boxes. As always with the base cards, we'll just kind of flip through those and get right to the good stuff in each pack. I guess first things first, we can go ahead and randomize the spots, then I'll go grab the case. So here we are for break Q, list randomizer. This might be the last one of the evening, as it is now 12:06. So here is the names. We'll copy all those. And we'll go ahead and paste them over here. And we'll hit that randomize button and see who's getting what. Pack Wars has the Nationals. Matt Simon has the Arizona Diamondbacks, and here's what everybody else has. Drew has the Atlanta Braves. Joseph Wadham has the Baltimore Orioles. Sports Card Doctor will have the Boston Red Sox. Michael McCann has Chicago Cubs. Jason Sawyer with the Cincinnati Reds. Derek C. has the Cleveland Guardians. Jason Sawyer with the Colorado Rockies. George Weinert has the White Sox and the Tigers. Michael Premian has the Houston Astros. George Weinert with the Kansas City Royals. Pack Wars has the Angels. Jimmy Broadwater has the Dodgers. Timothy Ray has the Miami Marlins. George Weinert with the Milwaukee Brewers. Sports Card Doctor has the Minnesota Twins. Derek Campbell with the Mets. Christian Logan with the Yankees. George Weinert with the Oakland A's. Christopher Burns with the Phillies. C. Rudds has the Pittsburgh Pirates. Wesley Long has the San Diego Padres. Ron Roberts with the Seattle Mariners. Keegan Billy with the San Francisco Giants. Sports Card Doctor with St. Louis Cardinals. Eric Franco with the Tampa Bay Rays. Kevin Newman with Texas. Troy Fowler with Toronto. And Pack Wars with the Washington Nationals. All right, so it's going to be break Q coming up here. Like I said, just let me go and grab a case. Also trying to find a little piece of paper to write the break letter on. But I really run through all my little pieces of paper, and I guess I did. There might be some downstairs, so I'll be right back. Here's one single solitary piece. Break Q. I'll be back in a second. Grab these cases, and then we'll get some jumbos going here. All right, we're back. Also grabbed that mystery pack that I opened yesterday. Some of you asked to see it. You can let me know if I'm crazy or not. Also brought up the case of the other 19 packs in the run. We can maybe open another one up if we have time, because it is super late. But here we go. 300 people still here at 12:09. Thank you very much for being here for the long haul, folks. Let's do this. There's silver packs in each box. Go ahead and see if I'll, let me raise it up just a tad bit. Look at this. We got a gold numbered box topper right there out of 50. Big Poppy right there. Very nice for the Boston Red Sox. What are my thoughts on Topps Chrome Football? I don't really have any thoughts about it. I'm glad it's back, I guess, but I don't really care too much about football cards. But I'm happy for people that collect football cards that you'll be able to get one of the big flagship releases again. It's going to be exciting. Here's the hits. Whit Merrifield, Kyle Tucker, advanced stat 268. So we'll just get right to the good stuff in each and every pack of the jumbos like we always do. Yeah, aren't they talking about in Dubai, like paying like $1 billion for a player or something like that? Here comes a hit. It's going to be Brendan Davis. Rookie auto for the Detroit Tigers. That one's going to go to George Weinert. Nothing else in that one. Hopefully we can get something out of a silver pack. Cincinnati Reds. Foil. Jeff McNeil Gold will be numbered 1773. Still some relics in here. Cutter Crawford, gold foil. Rafael Devers, World Baseball Classic. It's numbered 4 of 75 in the bottom right corner. That one will go to the Boston Red Sox. Even though he's not in a Red Sox uniform, Devers is on the Red Sox. Everyone knows that. Mark Fisher says, what's been the best hit so far? We had a Vladdy Relic Auto, which is a really nice one. And we also had a Radiating Rookies pull of Anthony Volpe. There's Michael Taylor. Silver foil card. Nothing else in that pack. Still 2 relics out there somewhere. Casey Mize. Be a gold foil. Gold foils aren't numbered, but I guess there's only, what, 700 of each gold foil card? They should number those next year. Why not? We got Taylor Walls, which will be a gold foil again. Miguel Rojas will be 1458 on the gold. Regular gold. Got 3 more packs here. We've yet to hit the relic. And here it comes. Oh, it's going to be Ichiro? It is going to be an Ichiro card. How about that? A nice game-used jersey going to the Marlins of Ichiro. Future Hall of Famer right there. Timothy Ray is going to get that one. Wouldn't that be something if we got a Wander Franco autograph? Man, we've been going crazy for Wander Franco autos just a month or 2 ago. Wander would have been a top 10 MVP finisher this year. Lots of stolen bases, decent batting average and power. But that's not going to happen now, obviously. You might not get a single vote. But we'll see. Here comes another hit. It's a J-Rod hit. It's going to be a manufactured patch. It's numbered 27 of 399. Nice card right there. No tacos on this Tuesday. Not in real life and not in the Chrome either. I took the kiddos to Chick-fil-A today after, you know, the back to school night. It's like, what do you guys want? And man, they're on a Chick-fil-A kick. We just found out that you can order ice cream with your Chick-fil-A kids meals. Like you can replace the toy, which is usually some just sticker book or something just that they don't even really care about anyway. You can replace that with a cup of ice cream, and that's been a game changer. The one thing about Chick-fil-A, though, is they never eat their freaking fries. The fries were so good. think Chick-fil-A has great fries. What do you got there, Buster Posey? Yep. So I ended up eating my fries and then 2 of my kids' fries who didn't want them. They ate their nuggets and then they just wanted their ice cream. I was like, I'm gonna eat those fries because if you don't want them, I'll eat them, but I would prefer you eat them. They're like, oh, I'm not that hungry. I just want some ice cream. I'm like, well, you ate all your nuggets, so I guess so. As long as they eat the main course. Brandon says the CFA here has a line like 40 deep. Yeah, I just downloaded the app. There's Michael Brantley. Randy Arozarena, nice one right there. Randy Arozarena, black bordered autograph. Does he still do the smiley face? It almost looks like a mad face in there. Is he still doing the smiley face? He would always do a smiley face in there. Randy Arozarena, got to work on that smiley face there, man, because that's your thing. Randy Arozarena, known for 2 things. The smiley face in the autographs and the Randy pose that he does every 10 seconds. This one is numbered out of 99. 98 of 99 for Tampa Bay. That one's going to go to Eric Franco. So, Eric Franco, congratulations on that one. That's a nice pull right there. Good autograph. The black borders are tough because I can already see white on different parts of the card. They really show any touch of white. Christian Arroyo and Carson Kelly gold will be numbered 929. Get those silver packs opened up here in just a minute or two. Chick-fil-A mac and cheese is awesome, says Steven. I think that's an option. You can get, maybe for the 2 girls that don't like fries, 97 on this one out of 199. I can get them, maybe have them try the mac and cheese. And that's pretty cool. I order ahead of time. Don't have to stand in line and go sit down at a table, type in the table I'm sitting at, and they just bring it right out. I had downloaded that because on the way back from the beach, the kids were getting hungry. It was dinner time, and I'm like, what do you guys want for dinner? And they all said Chick-fil-A. I'm like, all right, let's see how far the closest Chick-fil-A is on the way back. And it was like 50 minutes. I was like, it's 50 minutes, guys. I'll try to cut that time down by ordering ahead of time so it's ready. I thought it would just be like sitting there ready for me. But I guess they don't even start to prepare it until you come into the store. Jordan Hennessy says, I'll take the money into my PayPal account. All right, man, I will PayPal you $275. You're welcome. Well, gotta wait and see if anybody else hits it, though. There's A. Eugenio Suarez and Adolis Garcia, which is a 1488. It's closed Sunday everywhere. It's a company-wide policy that on the day of the Sabbath, you don't work. So they're closed here and everywhere. Kyle Tucker, Geraldo Perdomo, 297. Torkelson right here. So Spencer Torkelson game-worn jersey card for the Detroit Tigers. Some decent names on these hits. Marcus Semien, and we have an Aaron Judge home run RBI leader commemorative patch. For a second there, I got just a little bit excited and thought that might be a reference patch auto, but I guess we already got our auto out of this box. It was Randy Arozarena, Connor Capel, silver foil. And we're down to our last box, and then we'll also show you that mystery pack. It's a $50 mystery pack. I'm really interested to get your feedback on this one. Jordan says, we just got a Chick-fil-A here in Billings, Montana. Nice. Man, that's a state I've not been to. I want to go to Glacier National Park one of these days. It's on the list. But it says it's been a zoo since January. Yeah, I'll tell you what. All the Chick-fil-A's around here, they all have double drive-through lanes because so many people want it. They basically redid all the Chick-fil-A's, just totally remodel them and have double drive-through lanes. They're pretty efficient for the amount of cars they serve. Steven says, I've been working at a Chick-fil-A for the past couple months. It's been great. Do you get free food there? I used to work at a fast food restaurant. They used to give us free food. There's going to be an autograph here. Euron Diaz. Hey, at least he writes his name, kind of prints his name right there. Jordan J, it looks like, although it's probably supposed to be a D. For the Oakland A's, George Weiner takes that one. Congrats, George. Steven says, I heard they pay really good for a fast food place. Yeah, that's good. I've got some students that work for Chick-fil-A, and they have no complaints. They seem to like it. 1066. Nothing else in there. You get $10 in food credit per 5-hour shifts. Hey, that's not bad. That'll get you a whole meal, right? Their meals, I think their number one is like $9.29 here. 64 out of 72. And Justin Verlander insert. So Trey Turner black border card. We're down to 6 packs left here. Michael D says, is it $15 an hour? And is that in food credit or is that hourly wage? Because it could be either. Almost missed my Dansby Swanson. Got to get that one sleeved up. Free drinks, that does help. Yep. That's the same when I used to work in fast food. You used to just be able to... You're supposed to bring your own cup. They didn't want you using their cups. Isaac Paredes there. There's Clayton Kershaw as well. Manufactured patch. David says, do I keep my spot in Group C? Yes, you get to keep it. So it just carries over, and then you're in the bounty. And the bounty will grow each week until it's hit. It'll reset next week down back to 200. There's Brian Anderson. Gold foil. Maybe we'll try to run some breaks tomorrow night. I'm just going to be doing some Patreon packages tomorrow, and then E is close. So we could probably get E, D, and then maybe another round of maybe do an archive signature series round and get a couple rounds. Won't be quite as long of a break, but still would be fun to sit around and talk baseball and open some cards with you guys. There's a gold mirror image variation of Jorge Soler right there. So that's a nice one. Another hit for the Marlins to go along with the Ichiro, the Trey Turner. Another hit for the Phillies. It's a black border card numbered 118 out of 199. We've got Carlos Santana. That'll be a foil card. Carson Kelly gold numbered 1835. And here's our last pack. And then we also have some silver packs that we'll bust open and take a look at those. And then I'm going to go ahead and show you these mystery packs. And you can let me know what you think I should do with this situation. Try to run them or send them back. We've got Jonathan India will be the final hit for the Cincinnati Reds to wrap up the jumbo round. I'll put a poll up and you can let me know. By the way, I don't know if Radley Walker's in here right now, man, but I wanted to tell you, I think you may have typed your email address in wrong for the Archive Signature Series request, because I sent an email to somebody, but their name was Deborah Walks, and I was like, I've never seen that name before, so I think maybe you got like one character wrong, and some random lady just got a money request for me. But I'm going to go ahead and cancel that now, because she's probably like, who the heck is Jab's family, and why is he sending me a money request? Here's the silver pack. Go out and seek out the cards. There's an Ohtani out of 150. That would have been crazy if that was an autograph. So totally missed that one. I was planning on going and doing a card store tour, and then, you know, had the kiddos and everything, and then just totally forgot about it. All right, here's these mystery packs that I wanted to get your opinion on. I'm going to let you vote. I'll put a poll up as you can vote for them. So they came in this package, and I opened it up for a short last night. I just wanted to, you know, do a nice, it was Monday, I wanted to do a mystery pack. I was like, I'll open one of these $50 packs. So here's what you get in a $50 pack. There's a team bag with these in it, and it came with a mega box pack, but the mega box pack ended up being a cold pack, which, as you know, has no odds of anything on there. It'll just be all base cards. So here was the prospects. Lots of Bowman. But I'm going through these and I'm thinking, okay, a lot of these are probably going to be in a quarter box or 10-cent box. Maybe not the Elijah Green Mojo, but you have those. And then in my top-loaded hits, we have Domingo Germán rookie card. We got Michael Harris rookie card. We got a Ken Griffey Jr., which is, I mean, that's about a quarter card right there. That card's always kind of trippy for me because it almost looks like there's two baseballs coming in at the same time. You got Alexander Ramirez out of $3.99, Cade Cavalli out of $150. Neither are first. Avisail Garcia out of $99, and a Frank Thomas card, which again I would value probably a quarter. And then for my hits, my heart dropped when I saw my hits. You got Jason Guzman, first Bowman Chrome Auto, who hasn't ever played in the big leagues. And when I saw Kyle Lewis was the slab, I was like, we got a problem here. Kyle Lewis Fantasy Impact. It's not even like it's first Bowman Chrome or anything. I looked up, it sells for $3, recently sold. So I was like, okay, that's nowhere near $50. In fact, that might be $10 of value. And I actually, Starp says, wow, that was a great pack. Was that a $5 mystery pack? No, $50. And so I felt like I'm really hoping that I wasn't taken advantage of here. So I've got some more mystery packs here. We're going to open one more. If it's terrible, I'm going to, you know, return these. I'll keep the seller's name out of it. They have a big, like, I'm just going to put these on here. But they have a big, they have their name on the front of the packs here. Steven says, that hurt my stomach. Jeremy says, I see why you cussed. Michael D says, you got hosed. Yeah, so I think $10 in value might have been generous. All right, so we have 6 packs here. And what we'll do is we'll just use a Bowman jumbo pack. We'll go with the second card down, the ones digit. Actually, I'll put 3 more packs on there. So it's totally random. Don't know what's in any of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Second card down, ones digit. Here we go. There's no chase card in these. So second card down. I'm using these packs because they're just bricked. You can see. All right, so what is it? It's going to be number 1. So we'll go with this one right here. And these cards will be thrown into the trash. I guess I can give them to my brother, and he could, you know, try them out and see if he can have any luck with them. All right, let's do the second one here and see if this is any good. This is $50 a pack. All right, so we have a Curtis Mead. It's his first Bowman, so that's not that bad. It's a CSG 9. It's a first Bowman. Curtis Mead is a nice prospect, so I like that one. It's off to a good start. The autograph is going to be a rookie roundup card of Taylor Jones. And on to the rest of it, we have a sealed pack here. Again, these are, what I don't like here is these are the cold packs. It said mega box packs, I guess technically those are from Mega Box, but we've got Masataka Yoshida in there, Izzy Wilson, Rafael Devers, Marcelo Meyer, Lars Nootbaar, Alec Boehm rookie card, Ryan Mountcastle rookie, Mike Trout, Lars Nootbaar. All right, so what do you guys think? Let's check out this pack, and what do you think? Do I send it back, or do we just try to run them? There's Paul DeJong right there, Alec Boehm, Kyle Seager, Ken Griffey 92, Frank Thomas post, I think that's 94, Bo Bichette ready for the show, and Keston Hira. What did you think of that one? The Curtis Mead was by far the best card in there, but I don't know if that's going to be an over $20 card. Overall, the value of that pack, I would guess, is $25. Let me check it out, though. 2022 Bowman Mega Box Curtis Mead. There's going to be a lot more PSA 9s listed, so I'll use that as a kind of like a price point. CSG is going to be probably worth about half as much as PSA. It's because people don't really care for that. That card there, that Curtis Mead, it's not an autograph. That is in a PSA 9, it's a $20 card. So in a CSG, it's probably about $10 or so, maybe 12. Let me see if there are any CSG listed on here. No, the autograph is freaking 15. Let me see. Just people don't really collect CSG cards, and there's not even any sales of any on here. So I would guess probably $10, $15 at the most on that one. So I would say the value on that pack is, what, 20? 25? Slarp says it was $18 worth of cards. Ripken says it was garbage. These packs here, I would value these packs probably about $2 a pack, like this, maybe $2 tops, because they're cold packs. It's just all base cards. Like you might get a Drew Jones Chrome in there, could be worth a couple bucks tops. Ollie says, send it back, man. Curtis Mead's probably $8. So yeah, I can't Michael D says expose this guy. Sarp Toad says send him back. Looks like he used Beckett to make these. Yeah, so if you're spending $50 for a mystery pack and there's no chasers or anything, you at least want to get $50. You should be getting more than that. You should be getting like $75 in value, and we're not even coming close to half of it there. Ripken says, I have a PSA Curtis Mead 9. I can't even sell it at $15. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and ask to have these sent back, get a refund here. And then, I don't know, he said he was waiting on his slabs to come in, and he was just really talked these up. Said he put a lot of time and effort into these, but no, I'm not seeing it at all. It's just two that I've opened up have been extremely disappointing. And then, you know, if I sell them to you guys, it makes me look bad. And then I want to give you all refunds, and then it would just be a whole mess. So it's better off just to cut ties. But anyway, before we go, I think what we'll do is we'll come back tomorrow and we will finish up these team breaks, and we will random off the Marcelo Meyer tomorrow with the platinum box as well. Sarptoz says, if you hadn't said it was $50 a pack, I would have guessed it was $15 to $20. Yeah, I already paid for them too, so that's what really kind of stinks. So we'll come back tomorrow. We'll finish up these team breaks. We'll try to get E and D done, and hopefully B and maybe some other rounds. We'll do our wrap up Wednesday. These breaks, these cards, I'll package back up and send back, and hopefully I don't have to go through PayPal and submit a claim. Item not as described, but these were just, honestly, they were probably the worst I've ever seen. I was expecting at least $50 in value in these. I was thinking, oh, he usually has he sells at card shows. He usually has Ohtani's and Acuna rookie cards and stuff like that. I thought he'd be tossing in some big names, but it's just all like all quarter box cards and junk slabs from what we've seen in 2 packs. And I can't even imagine doing a lot. I told him, I was like, if I did these, the comments would be an absolute bloodbath. And then it would just, I mean, even though it's only, you know, a $50 pack, it's still $50 that you could have done something else with. But I just wanted to share that with you, and I wanted to get your feedback. And now that I have your feedback, I feel a lot better with my initial gut feeling that these were just nowhere near what they should have been. So thank you very much. I was pretty unanimous that these packs were terrible. And in the future, what I'll do is I'll never pay for mystery packs in advance again, even from people that I've trusted in the past. And then I'll also ask for, I'll also say, hey, if they don't like your pack, you're going to have to refund it, and it's going to come out of, you know, your total haul there. So if someone doesn't like your pack, you're going to have to take the cards back, and you're going to get, say, $50 less. So if these 2 packs, people didn't like them, these cards would be coming back to him, and he would be getting $100 less off of his total haul. I think that would be fair, especially with new people. So I don't know. I should be in bed now. It's 12:35. We'll come back tomorrow, finish these team breaks. We'll random off the Marcelo Meyer along with the Platinum Anniversary box from last week. I thank you very much for being here tonight. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your evening, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.